Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Let's do this too, just to be sure. Oh, yeah, definitely time.
We are there.
We are live. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Coming at you live from Culver City.
From the longest week in Natalie and Tara history, live.
And it's
from
not
Natalie.
over.
Oh my god, that's so true. It's not over. Oh my god, guys, it's a lot. Normally these happen after we're done.
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
We're in the middle.
We had to move things because this has been the craziest week of editing. And I'm still editing. I'm still to the last
Sorry.
second.
I just noticed Jack Boots says AKA Gandalf now on his
Oh, Jack Boots. Very fun. Now everyone's getting on this changing our name game.
I love it.
Welcome to Happy Hour. If you have never come to a happy hour before, once a month we like to get together and drink.
That's the only time we like to see each other. Other than that, we grudgingly do it the rest of the time.
That is the long and the straight of it. We sit together, we live stream, we drink. We started this a year ago when the apocalypse started. We did it because we thought this would be fun to do. And now we just keep doing it because we just want to drink.
Yeah, really more excuses.
Excuses.
Excuses. After yesterday's, oh my god, did you rewatch the things we posted yesterday while we were out?
I can't.
No, you can't. No, because it's like there's huge sections missing. Like it doesn't even make sense.
How funny.
Like there's just giant chunks in between where like just get to the point of a sentence and then it jumps to like a whole other thing. And I was like, and at the end of it we're just like, so that's just what's happening. It just doesn't.
It's right, because when I was trying to post it, like they were out of order or something. Because I kept downloading it to my phone. Oh well.
They were.
This is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Things slid off the rails yesterday. It's been a long week. Usually we do this as a wrap party or a closeout for the end of filming at the end of the month. But this month, everything is so chaotic. Next week is drinking game. So we didn't want to do it that weekend. And we didn't want to do it on Monday because it seems like it's more fun for you guys to do it on Saturday. So you can actually join in with us. So we're doing it today, even though we're not actually done with anything yet. And we're still editing the episode that was supposed to launch yesterday.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Still doing that. I was working on it till the last second before I had to leave.
You worked on it till past the last second.
That's actually true. I've been late every day this week because of this week. Yes, well, because of my eyes, but also this week. No, I literally worked on it way too late. Made myself 20 minutes late today because I was still editing.
She calls me like the minute she's supposed to
I'm
be
supposed to be here. I'm like, I am so late. I am so sorry. I did bad time. Well, I also did bad time math. But also it was this like, okay, one more thing. I have 2 things left to do before it's technically. I'm actually exporting it right now.
That's what Tara's computer's doing.
My computer is so loud right now because it's working so hard to watch the stream and export this video just so to be like, well, here, look at everything else. There's 2 things left to do. I need to blur out the sides still.
I thought you weren't doing that.
I thought we were still.
We had landed on not.
Oh, I thought we were landing on we were, and it was the last thing I was going to do.
Yeah, no, we landed on we weren't doing that.
Fantastic. I have one thing left to do, and that's to find another piece of footage to go behind the supers.
Yeah.
For the super chat. So the super chatters, we like to put your names up, and we have the fun footage to put up for that. So I just need to find one more piece of footage that works for that. I've got one part that I like. Cool. That makes me so happy, because I was like, okay, in my head on the way here, like figuring out how I want to mechanically edit that, and like, all right.
We had decided not to do that.
I, for some reason, thought we had talked about it and then gone back to it.
You did, and you said, okay, for this one, we're not going to do it. It was you who said it.
Oh, that's right. I've been delirious all week. I have been delirious. There was a moment which
scares me.
I also should tell you. Well, I should also tell you, like, there was a moment today when I was editing. I was like, I'm 90% sure I took all your notes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what, as you're telling me this, and I'm like, this was your decision.
I know.
I'm a little concerned
90% sure, because the last time I was editing it, I was so tired. But I was going through your notes as I was editing today, like just kind of double checking with the last edit. So I'm pretty sure I got them all.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
and
see when I watch it.
I did render a whole section of it to make sure the timing was right for the speed throughs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
Justin says there's requests from the crowd to show the food. Well, Tara brought over a nice spread.
I brought over
snackums. You can kind of see the snackums. There's cheeses. Tara, what kind of cheeses did you bring?
Okay, so this is an Irish porter cheese.
It's really yums.
It's some kind
of like
I haven't eaten any of the other ones yet,
but I keep eating that one.
This is Kerrygold white cheddar. And then you can't just have 2, you have to have 3. So I brought over a brie. And then this is just like, some
big
meaty bits.
Meats.
and
Meats.
some yummy olive tapenade.
And then Justin made
And then Justin got
a plate of meat
made a plate of meat.
that I've already complained about because I'm an asshole. But, Justin keeps getting barbecue, and every time I'm like, it's okay. And then finally this time was just like had a break, and I was like, I don't really like dry meat.
Oh, it is a little dry.
They're always a little dry.
Yeah.
They're never not. It's
I always like lots of barbecue sauce.
that's what I'm
from
saying.
Texas.
I want
That's
really
what I want.
super saucy.
Mhm.
Like if I love barbecue, like ribs that are covered and your fingers are all,
Yeah.
you know, like.
Oh my god.
But
yeah.
like dry meat that there's like barbecue sauce on the side is just never my jam, guys.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you,
Justin,
Justin. I
thank you,
appreciate
Justin.
you ordering
He did give me vegetables. He's like, and there's vegetables on there, Tara, because he knows how much I like vegetables. Because I do love vegetables.
We got our green beer.
Oh yeah.
Beer, because neither one of us like beer.
Mm-hmm. White Claw. No,
Yeah,
it's what is it? Bombi.
Truly's.
Truly.
I think it's a Truly. I think.
Yeah, I think you're
I'm
right.
a little scared about you over there. That little ledge.
Oh, that thing. No,
You
I'm
be-
okay.
You be careful.
Cheers.
You be
Cheers.
careful.
Happy
With
hour.
Our little plastic. I like last minute was like, oh yeah, I have some fake Steins out in the or whatever these are called, and ran out and grabbed them from the garage and I washed them. I did wash them.
Hey, someone's from Belfast. Hi.
Howdy.
I've been to Belfast. I liked it.
Does this look authentic as if we were in an Irish So we always do green screen, and this because we're wearing which means you can't wear green when you're doing green screen. But we both wanted to wear our St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to wear this shirt. That's really what it was. But I have this. This is the bar. We're at what do we call it? Pickle Rick's.
Pickle Rick's.
We're over at
We're at
actually
Pickle Rick's.
first it was the New York.
Oh, that's
this was
right.
The Pickle Pizza Place.
Pizza place.
And then there
now
was Pickle
it's
Rick's. And now we are. I guess we're at Pickle Rick's for Halloween.
Yeah, anytime you see this now, it's Pickle Rick's, the virtual bar we go
virtual
to.
Pickle Rick's.
Named after a person who doesn't even exist. Hi, Ed Keaton, thank you. Winchester St. Patrick's Day Speakeasy. Someday we'll live stream from Winchester Speakeasy.
Well, I can...
Oh, did you hear the bad news about Pickle Rick's? COVID, yeah, it shut down. Yeah, it got bought out. Yeah, they're reopening right now. It's Winchester's
but I was
Speakeasy.
thinking, they want us to make...
Yeah.
They want us to make the speakeasy. And I was like, I can just use this, but why would I put a fake brick wall into my beautiful speakeasy I'm going to build?
No.
I made paint a fake brick wall. And actually, I will note, someone had pointed out that this was upside down once.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's right side
No,
up
I think you got it this time.
I got the shadows on the bottom. But my light source is below, so that really wouldn't make sense anyway. I don't know. Sorry about it.
Gizzy's Irish Pub. Thank you, Biz.
This is Gizzy's
Team Giz.
Anyway, like Winchester's getting more love.
I know. Even in death, Winchester is way more loved than my evil little creature. She's a.
I had a little moment today. This is a really bad place for this cord. It's like right next to the knife.
The knife.
Like I have nowhere else I can put it.
If the sound comes out out of nowhere, now you know
Chop!
what happens.
And it corresponds with me reaching across the
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
Yeah, this morning I actually did. I always had these little Miss Winchester moments when we're driving here.
Oh, really?
Because every time we would drive with Winchester, and so I just had this moment always like, he always did road trips with us. We never, and so I don't know, it's just weird. Like there's always like that moment of like, oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone.
Gizmo's a dragon. Because someone asked if Gizzy's Irish, and no, she's a dragon.
Is that a? Can't you be an Irish dragon?
Maybe.
I think dragons should have nationalities as well.
She's like,
because you're a dragon.
She's like not in the species that she is.
You're like, it's a cat.
I don't know. She's calico. She is a calico, and she is scrappy.
Scott Westbrook, who we said Steven. Scott Westbrook. I'm pretty sure I'm getting this right now. Where's our Saturday watcher?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
that we leave the shush up for.
Which it's still up. I didn't take it down.
This week, I don't.
But we said something during this week's shush shush, and we said Steven Westbrook. But that's just because there's so many Steves. I'm sorry. I don't know if we have any other Scotts. You're one and alone. I like your picture though. What is that?
It's like a Linux.
A lynx.
Linux.
Linux.
I've only ever seen that word. I've never read it. Do they have dragons in Ireland? I don't know.
Probably.
Wait, who's from Belfast? Someone's from Belfast. And do you guys have dragons? I didn't see any when I was there. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support to the Winchester Speakeasy. March reading assignment. Oh, we have a reading assignment.
Who does?
We do. From Scott Westbrook.
I can't
Book
read.
of Ornaments, chapter 2, verse 9 through 21. Thank you for all you two do. I have no idea.
I don't read.
Ever?
Not anymore, honestly.
I used to always read every night before bed, and I've been so bad about it lately.
I just haven't had the time. I really like to read fiction.
Yeah.
When I read, and I haven't had any time to like get into a book.
Yeah.
I mean, I could if Justin and I didn't watch TV together.
Oh,
but it would definitely take away from Justin and I TV time together.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's been such, like, since the start of the apocalypse, but I don't know, like the last couple of months have just been such chaos that like the good habits I keep trying to have, I keep losing track of them. Like after this weekend, I'm like, okay, after this weekend, let's again get back onto running again and being healthy and drinking enough water and working on my Spanish and all this other stuff. Because like this last week, everything's off the rails. In the last 2 days, I've woken up just feeling like, ugh, just not as good.
Well, yesterday you had to wake up at like, what, 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... Yeah. It was worth it!
Worth it!
But also, I think what contributed to us not being good people afterward... we were good people. We were not good YouTubers.
We were not good YouTubers. We were slap happy by the time we got to the wine. We were already slap happy.
And then we made a friend at the winery.
And then we made a friend, and he was so sweet.
He was very nice.
And fun. And then we just started having fun, and I think we just both were just like done.
Yeah, we were done.
I'm done.
And I told Tara... I basically was like, look, this is what we should do.
She's
we're
like,
driving back.
This is what we're doing.
And I called Justin and I said, Justin, book us sushi. We're going to be there in an hour. Book us sushi. So we went to sushi.
Yeah.
Which means it's the first time that we went and got sushi instead.
Oh my God, we
Which
finally
is the
did
podcast
it.
I want to have. Let's get sushi instead.
And we went out. Oh, it was actually really nice. It was nice to go have dinner and just like set it all down for a little bit because it's just been such a stressful week. Because aside, not only are we doing the show stuff, like you have a drinking game on your brain. I've got the stuff with my family and my other side hustle. So it's just been like and for some reason, all those things are happening all at one time. Like
stuff with family makes it sound like it's a...
Oh, sorry.
It's what am I... Drama.
Yeah.
It's not drama. It's work.
Drama.
It's work.
Work. My family and I are in business together. And so I've been working on that. And like it was supposed to happen weeks ago. And like the company was supposed to be up and running already. So I wouldn't have to worry about it as much right now. But this was the week that everything decided to happen as far as like getting my dad has boats in Austin so that we're chartering. So now like all of that's happening at once. And it's just been kind of a lot, and it's nothing I know how to do really. So I'm having to learn
it from
on the fly how to and no one knows this. No one in my family knows this, but this is just what we want to do. So just learning it on the fly, like how to take reservations, how to book a pirate ship.
Yeah,
it's a pirate ship. It's crazy. Family business. I'm a family's in business. We're doing business.
William Diggy's just popped in. I'm still not even sure if I say that last name right, but
I hope so.
Like everything else.
Yeah.
And he has gotten a lot of offers, like 5 different offers for foam curlers. He's gonna do it. So we're gonna get a foam curled beard.
Heck yeah!
I'm very excited about this.
About that.
Yeah.
All about that. Yesterday was really funny. We're on the boat, and Natalie, to a side to me, she goes,
Tara's business stress fund. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, Ben. No, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be amazing. It's just
You're just
a lot of work.
in Hell Week right now.
Yeah. It's just Hell Week. It's gonna be perfectly fine. It's all gonna work out great. It's just hard when you start things. Yesterday on the boat when we were whale watching, before we get really going, Natalie looks over at me and goes, a side conversation. Captain Alex is gorgeous.
Captain Alex was pretty.
Captain Alex is gorgeous. I'm like, I look back and I'm like, yeah, but he's got a mask on. Like, he has nice eyes. I will say, yeah, he had nice eyes. You don't know what's happened under there.
I was like, I'm 99.9% sure nothing bad's happening underneath that mask.
I was so
wrong.
Oh, that's right. His mask slid down at one moment. I was like, Natalie, quick. Natalie, look before he pulls it back up.
But it's not like he was an unattractive man at that point. I mean, he was still an attractive man. He had a mustache and a beard.
I was about it, but yeah, you were like...
And I was like, no, I don't do mustaches. Sorry, boys. Like, sorry to, like, to rain on your mustache parades that you have. Like,
yeah.
I just don't. It's not. I don't know. I just
You
finally say like I would only.
You love a clean cut guy. Mm-hmm. It's your thing.
Yeah.
Baseball players. The clean cut
I want you to
baseball
look like
players.
old school baseball player even.
Yes.
Not even like
these new beardy
we're like
Vikings
we don't,
that I keep seeing.
I don't want a Viking.
No.
I don't want a Viking. I don't want a lumberjack. I don't want.
I'm out in a field of corn.
I don't
all
want a biker.
American.
I don't want.
No tattoos.
Yes, I want you to look like you came from Iowa or Ohio.
You want to be. You want a corn-fed farm
meat
boy,
and potatoes boy.
tall, like broad-shouldered. Justin essentially.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your type. Your type. It's clearly type. My type's all over the map.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're an attractive man of your ilk. I will date you as well. Try and peg me down. Good luck with that. Yeah. Justin, it was really funny.
Justin shaved had let like overgrowth grow in for a couple months at one point.
Yeah.
And went in to shave, and came out and he had a handlebar, and I was like, go back in that room.
Oh man,
and get rid of that right now. Don't come back out.
Do not come back out
until that is gone. Mm-mm. No.
Very funny. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Amanda. You're so sweet. My fave things ever. Oh, Arabella's with me mustaches. I love when boys change their facial hair just randomly. They're like, they grew a beard. Cute. Adorable. Now you have handlebar mustaches. That's cute for a week.
See, my thing is, okay, so I also have this thing about people with beards. Mm-hmm. Don't trust them.
Palm trees, beards. Put that on. Natalie doesn't trust.com. Justin, go.
No, it's that. No, and I totally understand a winter beard. Like, I get that. Totally understand having a winter beard if you're, like, live someplace cold. Or if you want to look like a lumberjack and you can build me a house, and I'm totally okay with you.
Lumberjack.
Yeah, you have to be able to also lumberjack.
Yeah.
But no, so my thing about beards is that I feel like people that I know who have had beards the entire time I've known them, I don't really know what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's that person really look like underneath there?
Okay, forgive me. I always forget which one is Rhett and which one's Link. Mm-hmm. And one of them, the one with the beard, shaved it off.
I think it's Rhett.
I think you're right. Shaved it off. And it was, like, weird. Like, I couldn't. I've known that man. I do not know this man. I'm aware of this man's physical appearance for so long with a beard that when I saw him without, it was like, I don't. This is not your face.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to your face.
Yeah, like
your face got deleted.
Don't you just realize you don't know what they look like?
Yeah.
Like underneath there, like what they could have. I mean, how many? I'm assuming there's the mouth and chin. And things, yes. But like...
I assume there's a mouth and chin in there.
It'd be like if you knew them with them covering their face from here up the entire time.
Like, and then you never got to see it until... Mm-hmm. And then, half your face got deleted. I don't understand what's
terrible.
happening.
That's why I have a beard.
Well, and some people do look better with, like... I always thought that Brandon looked better with, like, a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow because you could see the shape of his jawline. Like, once you took it off, Brandon had such a baby face. Like, he just lost...
I hear that. I do hear that. And I do know, I have started to understand why guys let the scruff grow in because it does add...
It adds a defining line.
Yeah, like women would do, we would do it if, we just draw a line under our chin.
We do it ourselves.
Yeah, we just draw it. Like I did realize as they get older, I'm like, you're doing that because it actually makes you, at a point almost makes you look younger.
Yeah.
Because it does define
it gives that
things.
line back. Or especially if you start to have a little bit of droop going on over here. Like you need that little defining line.
Look out right here.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of the 5 o'clock shadow. Love that on a guy. Love scruff.
Oh, Amanda says starting a new job mid-pandemic means she doesn't know what any of her coworkers actually look like because of masks. It's the same thing.
Oh my God, that's
exactly
so
the same
true.
Thing.
Oh, that's so true.
I don't trust people in masks. Isn't that a line from...
Is it?
It's a line from something.
Is that Princess Bride? Is it? No.
No.
Why do you wear a mask is the line from that.
Yeah.
You're comfortable. I don't know.
There's
someone look it up. Look it up, someone. The last time I was in Belfast was 2019, October. It was amazing. I loved it. I spent Halloween in Dublin, actually.
I spent St. Patrick's Day in Dublin in
That's
2016.
right. Where were you? Dublin? Yeah. Where'd you go when you were in Ireland?
Dublin.
And
then we went on some tour.
Oh, that's right. And then you went other.
Yeah, then we went to London and Paris.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I did just Ireland for that trip, which was really, really fun. Mm-hmm. I loved it.
So my mom's got a 5 o'clock shadow.
I did, and actually I did watch Game of Thrones, and I went to that park. God, I can't remember the name of it. There's a park there's like grounds near Belfast, like about a 30-minute drive out of Belfast, where they filmed a bunch of Game of Thrones stuff. And so I went there, and you can walk the ground. Oh, it was gorgeous. And there's this insane mansion there, built in like the 1900s, early 1900s. And the husband and wife that built it hated each other. And she loved the Gothic style. I'm going to make a long story for you so that you can eat that. She was a fan of the Gothic style. Get ready to be bored, guys. She was a fan of the Gothic style, and he was a fan of neoclassicism. And so they used this house to fight with each other. And so he would build a room, and it would be neoclassical in style. And then she would build the next room, and it would be all Gothic. And, like, she would try to invade, like, use...
So weird.
Oh, my God, so funny. Her boudoir was, like, this crazy Gothic ceiling that looks like giant cow's udders. It is weird looking.
Is that Gothic?
Yeah.
Is cow udders Gothic?
Cow udders are Gothic. No, it just happens. It's a swooping...
My farm's Gothic.
American Gothic. No, it was very ornate, and then these beautiful clean lines in the next one. This place was insane, but it's so fun because you got to do this tour, and you could go down to the servants' quarters. It's very Downton Abbey, like, you know, the passageways and stuff. Oh my God, if you are ever in Belfast and have a car and can drive to do this, the walk is amazing. The walking the grounds and seeing the Game of Thrones locations. And they do like a Game of Thrones, like if we go to Ireland, we should absolutely do the Game of Thrones experience, because they dress you up in Game of Thrones wear, and then they teach you to shoot a bow and arrow and all this other game. Like, you know that scene in the pilot where they're shooting archery in the very beginning? Oh, okay. So there's a scene that takes place that's kind of famous where Bran is trying to shoot an arrow, and
It's been so long.
I know, and I know you haven't watched it 5 times like I have.
I watched it once,
and I'm done. And I watched
10
it
years ago. Like,
I
whatever.
watched the pilot 5 times, and then she like shoots she like does a bullseye across the thing, and she's so impressive. Blah blah blah. That scene takes place at this location, and so they teach you archery and like dress you up in the clothes. It's super cute. Highly recommend. And then also they have in the old stagecoaches for the big house. They have this amazing tea service that, like, was one of my favorite things. We went and bought
tea services.
Full,
She keeps wanting to go
like,
tea services.
I know, and you got whale watching. Your turtle was faster. Therefore, I think at one point yesterday, and I should have caught this on camera, I was like, aren't you so glad that your turtle was faster? Because right now you'd be drinking tea.
Right?
And eating scones. And instead we're on a boat.
On a boat. Seeing dolphins.
Yeah, it was really fun. That was fun.
Did you see that
I didn't do the Titanic Museum. I ran out of time. Go ahead.
Did you see, while you were talking about this, it reminded me of, there's a new Downton Abbey coming out movie. They're doing a second movie. And, what's his face is in it? I can't remember his name right now, but he was McNulty in The Wire.
Oh, I love McNulty.
Like, yeah, he's in it.
I don't like him when he's English. I only like him when he's in The Wire.
Yeah, because you like people who are English who are doing American accents and their mouths are moving really freaking funny.
It's weird.
It drives me crazy. I'm like, what's wrong with that guy? And then I find out later, he's English or Irish or whatever, and like, and his mouth's moving funny because of that.
Oh, I like McNulty. Yeah. Natalie's a redhead. They tend to die on. Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Well, I was yelling about something while I was drunk about Caitlyn Stark.
Oh my God.
Do you remember? What was that? Was that with you? It might have been afterwards. I was going on about Caitlyn Stark and dying. And what has she done? Like, I don't remember what. Last night there was some tangent. I just remember now.
Did you have a tangent that I missed out on last night?
I must have been when we got back here. I had a tangent about the Starks.
Funny.
And I don't remember.
I would remember that if it happened yesterday. Because that's hilarious.
I don't remember what
Because that's so far gone now that at this point that you're having a tangent about it. That's my favorite now.
It was like something like somebody on TV was doing something and I was like, who does she think she is? Caitlyn Stark? What has she done? What I did? And I was like, I just remember Caitlyn was
Justin, you'll have to fill me in later what this was.
Natalie yells. And Justin thinks it's hysterical and it encourages me.
Oh no, yeah, it's bad. We were so loud at the restaurant yesterday too. We were obnoxious.
Justin's not out there. That was my memory of it. It was Justin was sitting in that room.
Yeah.
And I was yelling. Someone said, I know where Justin's sitting because I was looking over there.
Oh yeah,
no,
Justin's back in the back room.
I was
the sound.
referencing to Justin yesterday That's where he was yesterday.
In this timeline of the story.
I was acting it out. The actor in me was projecting him over there. No, he's that way.
I want Justin Wheeler to take on this story, please. Yeah, I imagine Justin Wheeler's perspective of yesterday, us rolling up, already like wine tipsy.
Yeah, tipsy, having to pee.
Oh my God,
running
that was
up
so
because,
funny.
Like, the last 30 minutes of our drive is me going,
you dying and me trying everything I can think to distract you. Every conversation line I can think of to distract you. None of it worked out.
Dominic West, yes, that's the actor. That's Nick
it.
Nolte.
Yes.
By the way, anybody who hasn't
West
seen The Wire, watch The Wire.
Yes.
You have to. That's the greatest show that's ever been made.
Yes, Justin does love poking the bear. So does Jason C. Brown. I hate both of them. And then I'm there to pick up the pieces.
The Justin of yesterday. I was talking to Justin's ghost. The Justin of yesterday.
The Justin of yesterday. Fantastic. Excuse me.
I think I went to the Giant Causeway. No, wait, I don't remember.
Caitlyn Stark isn't a good role model for young women. Someone called her a feminist icon or example of power woman, and Natalie basically said all she did was die.
Oh, is that what it was? I don't remember that being I just freaked out about it. It's not a feminist icon. All of her children died. She died. She went to went to a wedding.
I don't goes to a wedding and dies.
I don't remember, but it was.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. What does she do but die? Oh my God, that's funny.
I don't want my kids growing up like Caitlyn Stark. This is essentially the people we were at sushi yesterday.
We were so
just
obnoxious.
Yelling.
Also, obnoxious.
At some point in time, I don't remember what we were yelling about, but the F-bomb was dropped 4 bazillion times.
Yeah.
We just started cussing up a storm loudly. And the people of Culver City were clutching their pearls.
Who are these young women?
I never.
Oh my gosh. This is why we have to. Oh, guys, the true me comes out in our episode from snowmobiling. All the cussing that I do in that,
oh my God. There's this part, and it's just going to be squeaky, which honestly is not as funny.
Squeak.
I almost think we should put that up there unedited,
a version
unlisted,
of it,
so that just that section,
so that you guys
unlisted,
can enjoy it.
Because it is so funny. There's just because it's squeaking.
It does take away from the funny.
It takes away from it because you cannot tell how freaking intense she's saying these words. It's not just dude, no, she's
so angry.
No, yeah, she's
am pissed.
Oh my God,
I
it
am
is so
pissed.
funny. Mug refill fund.
Yay!
No, actually, I'll go get our mug refills.
No, I was talking to a friend of ours today. I was you have to watch this episode.
Oh, Justin's
I am so angry. So angry. I cannot stop cursing this whole entire episode.
So hard.
So
and you know
bad.
what does not get portrayed in this episode, which kind of made it on the cutting room floor, just for time's sake, was Tara. Let's make sure that's on there. Was Tara, I'm going to go away from the mic because people don't want to hear. It's also not easy to hold.
ASMR.
It's not easy to hold. I'm just going to spill it on my lap.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, this one smells different. I mean, this is a black cherry. It smells good.
That smells good. 100% a sailor.
Honey.
I curse like a sailor.
But what was I going to say? Oh, what gets lost in this one, and we talked about it when it happened, is how frustrated Tara was getting. And it gets cut. You don't see it. There's a part that's not that you don't see in there where I walk over and I'm like, just breathe.
Yeah. I'm I don't understand why I can't get this. It's a motor. It's a motorized vehicle. I had jumped off of my.
Mad. I saw it happening. I saw him trying to give you instructions, and you he wasn't speaking your language. Not you weren't understanding. It was that he was not getting how frustrated you were, so he was frustrating you even more. He was making you more nervous, and I could see it happening. And then you crashed, and so I blare up behind you. I jump off my snow. I'm kind of running over, trying to get there before he gets there. I'm I need you to breathe. I need you to breathe. Just calm down. It's gonna be okay.
It's not a big deal.
I don't understand why I can't get this. You were just having this hyperventilating moment.
I just didn't understand how not. I didn't understand how not a big deal crashing was and how normal this was. I really
crashing into snow. She just tipped over in snow. What is this?
We don't request for.
No, we can't play music. It'll get flagged and the whole thing will get taken down. This is why we don't have music playing during the live stream. Get that away from the microphone.
What is that?
Somebody requested Irish music to be played in the background.
We would love to.
We can't. The whole stream might get taken down.
Yeah, unless we at some point we'll figure out how to pipe in music. But we have something we've talked about a long time ago.
Yeah, we can do it through here.
Yeah.
We had one set up when we did the Hawaiian one. I went and grabbed.
That's right.
Yeah, when we did the island one, I had grabbed a bunch of songs that could get played on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But it'll get, we can't risk it. Can't risk it, which is why we do a drinking game through Zoom.
Right. Which, speaking of, Justin, would you throw up the link for drinking game tickets? Real quick, let's talk about that. Next Saturday, we're going to have a drinking game. It's Ghostbusters. It's free to come to the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. We haven't started working on it yet at all. It's going to be great.
I started working on it today.
You did? Oh,
yes.
Good. I haven't started yet at all.
I started working on it. And it was like a very like quick and dirty, like plugging sound cues in. And then, like, their parts were, okay.
Look, I started it.
Yeah, I didn't even have the file on this computer. I had to go find it. Like, it's been so long since we've done it.
Yeah.
So I had to go and find, there's, most of the sound effects are there. But there's a lot of things that, like, this is how I did this 12 years ago.
Yeah.
This is not how I do this now.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Anyways, it's coming up next Saturday. It's going to be a super ton of fun. Free. We do it on Zoom. We do it on Zoom because of music stuff. It's going to be a good one, I think. All your favorites are back. I'll be there in the chatting with you. Mm-hmm. Should be a good time. I was talking to Mattingly today about, he told all his buddies in Ohio, the Ohio group of people, the Ohio chapter of watchers, who have become super fans about it, and they're all super pumped. And, like, he just wrote me these, like, long passages about like how much they loved it and like what they liked about it and how much they liked Airplane, because we were like doing this whole like we've started getting into this like where the cast starts to mess with each other and have fun and stuff. Anyways, it's a ton of fun. The most fun you can have online. I promise. What happened?
I was like reading up through the comments trying to figure out what this one was talking about. It was Paul remembers last year, if he remembers correctly, 1 year ago, everyone was drinking every time Tara touched her face.
Oh my God, that's right. You want to do it again? Because I'm not any better at it.
Yeah.
Did not master that skill whatsoever.
You're vaccinated now.
I'm vaxxed.
But you're not, you're not out of the woods with your vaccination yet either. Isn't it like all of them are like 2 weeks before?
Yeah, basically. I have another week to wait till it really, I'm really good. And it really doesn't, all it really changes is that I'm not worried about me anymore.
Yeah, if you get sick, you is not going to get sick.
Yeah, I'm not as worried about me getting as sick.
There's
fever.
99% chance you won't die.
Yeah, I won't get the same fever.
Which is 1% more than it was before.
Yeah, I'm more concerned if I get it, my fever just going out of control, because that's what happens to me. Now I'm more concerned about giving it to you and Justin. That's my new concern.
Zuzzy says next month we should do our wrap party over Zoom, which we definitely could.
We totally could do that.
We don't have super chats. We could. There's no reason we couldn't do it, and then we can play music.
Yeah, we can play music.
Zuzzy was the one who had recommended that we have a party at some point in time that everyone can turn their cameras on.
Yeah, so that everyone can meet in person.
If they wanna.
In person, if you wanna. Yeah, we have talked about that.
We should have a meet and greet at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've talked about all kinds of like...
I mean a virtual meet and greet. I don't mean because that's harder to coordinate and...
Right.
Pandemics.
Yeah. But no, we could definitely do a... Arabella, you are not of age.
I know, Arabella. I don't know if you're allowed to go to... Shush. Don't tell us about going to a drink.
I don't know that you're coming. It's not something I know about. You are drinking apple
this
juice.
is what I should drink for drinking game. It's
Yes!
Coolers. It's slimy.
It does.
It's not slimy.
That's brilliant.
I'm not gonna, though. I have to drink Jack and Coke
No,
or I'll
that's
die.
fine, yeah.
I know that's ridiculous. But, like, I know...
The problem with it, continue, and then let's explain the problem with you drinking Jack and Coke.
I know, my body knows how to drink Jack and Coke. Like, it is a professional at it. It's not a professional at wine. It's not a professional at any... Like, Jack and Coke. That's it. Sake. No, I'm a professional at sake. But anything else, I tried once to drink vodka, and I almost died.
Fair, Arabella. She's legal to drink in Canada. That's where she's
There
at.
you go.
Good. We're good.
Oh, we should change things then too. We should 21 and over if you're in the United States.
21 and over if you're in the U.S.
If you're in France, if you're
follow
in
the rules of your country.
Follow the rules of your country.
Very good point. Anyways, Anyways, continue.
That's it. No, that's it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like,
So, well, the bigger problem is that you drink Jack and Coke and you normalize this, like, Jack and Coke drinking, and the rest of those boys think that they can drink like you, and they cannot. No, especially the
when
new
when they're new, they're like, oh yeah. Well, but the thing is, I wouldn't be able to drink the way they're drinking. Even so, I've done once where I drank beer because we were at a place where that was the only way I was able to. We did Coronas because it was like that's what or whatever it was.
Right. Yeah,
that's what the bar was serving. Like that's how I made it. Was like buckets of beer, and that didn't work out well. I just ended up burping through the last half of the show. I could not handle it. And then I did once where I drank vodka and it did not work out for me. And then there was one other, but the guys all drink like I provide cheap, well, I used to provide cheap beer, it was PBRs or Bud Lights or something like that. One, it's cheap. Two, it was, it's lighter. Mm-hmm. Like they're not getting as drunk, you know. There's you can that's how you play a drinking game versus doing shots. I mean, unless you're doing the shots drinking games, like. But this one is not that. This one is a marathon, not a sprint. Anyway, but some of the boys drink like heavy beer. Like they drink, IPAs and stuff. Jeremy can drink, but like I don't think Jeremy could do Jack and Coke. It's again, what's your body used to?
Yeah, for sure.
And mine is used to Jack and Coke because I settled on that early. I'm loyal.
The cast can make money by having a contest. See what time Natalie and Tara knocks over her drink and how many times. Fair.
Did they know that I did it last time?
Oh no! Did we talk about it?
I don't know. I may have just yelled it in the beginning. I think I said it in the very beginning.
Maybe. When I can't remember.
I think when I turned on my camera. Yeah. When I turned on my camera, I think I said it.
I think you did.
Yeah, I reached over. I was trying to change a sound cue for Justin, and I reached over to grab a pencil and just knocked my entire full Jack and Coke all over the place.
So now it's two. That's two. So funny.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Stressful. 18 over here for drinking. Oh, good for Australia. All right, Australia. That's the right
18?
idea. 18.
Nice.
We're gonna add 8. Well, we need a list of all the countries. Unless you're in these countries, then you do you. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited.
Wisconsin will outdrink anyone with anything. It's possible. It's possible. I'm not gonna ever say that I can outdrink everybody. I can outdrink pretty much everybody I know. If it's Jack and Coke.
Yeah. Well, all pros. We've been doing it for years. I'd rather not be able to drink people under the table, but like as cans.
But when it comes to other things, like no, I can't. Like Jack and Coke, I just know how to do it. I don't know what it is. My body understands what's coming in. There's enough sugar to keep me up. There's enough I try. I'm not allowed to drink vodka Red Bull.
No.
I will lose hours and hours of the night. I'll just keep going and no idea.
No. Yeah. None of that. No. Vodka Red Bull's bad.
Bad news.
Drink responsibly. I like that. Mm-hmm. Very, very funny. Okay. We're at the 40-minute mark. We should go ahead and do our questions now before we continue to drink.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
All right. So we skipped a month. So maybe you forgot what happens. We have a winner.
I forgot what happens.
Every time we do a Happy Hour live stream, we like to pick a winner and send you guys a box of treasures. And by treasures, I mean it's a box of junk. But also in that box, we're going to send you a bunch of NeuroGum. Past winners, you can confirm how much NeuroGum you get. You get a lot. But we do send fun stuff. We send pins from places that we've gone and stickers and stuff that we've made. I try to gear it towards things that I know that you enjoy by having a little conversation about your favorite episodes. Like if you like our art episodes, I try to send you a piece of our artwork. Try.
What we got on hand?
In order to
I want to address this really quick. Oh. Paul Stanky says that the top 25 drunkest cities are in the U.S. 15 of them are in Wisconsin, but I've always thrown this out there when people like want to talk about, and I'm gonna start bragging about how much I can drink, but I'm Irish and German. Mm-hmm. I was born in New Orleans and I was raised in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure New Orleans and Las Vegas are probably on those lists.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The only thing I don't have is I didn't live anywhere it was cold where you needed a drink to keep warm.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
I don't have that. Anyway,
it's more like you drink to forget how hot you are.
Drink to forget. I'm just kidding. I just drink to forget.
God. Okay. I'm chewing. I just had to eat a carrot, which is a stupid idea. All right. Mm-hmm. Hey Tom, how are you? It's Gig Harbor Tom.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Hi. How are you? Man, we want to come back to Gig Harbor full show. Are we gonna submit a film?
Yeah, that's on there. Well,
yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see. All right.
I was thinking about it. Hold on, I'm really quick about that. We were thinking about submitting something, and then I was like, by then, will it even make sense? Like, it'll be the end of the year. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, anyways, we're back to talking about how to win. So, in order to put yourself in the running to win, you have to answer 3 questions. And now you're not going to answer these questions now. You're going to wait. Now, you can talk about it if you want to. If you want to discuss, that's fine in the chat. But don't try to apply for a winnership.
Not in the live chat. In the comments.
Don't do it in the chat. Do it in the comments after, because that's where I'm going to go to look at for the winner. So after this stream is completely over, come back and then put the answer to the questions. We'll come back and put those in the description box for you. So don't worry about forgetting it. We will remember. We will help you along the way. Promises. All right, here we go. 3 questions.
1.
Number 1. What drink are you drinking right now that you put green into?
It doesn't matter if it's green or not. Like,
you can lie.
I mean, what could you put green in? I mean, like, if you did a dark beer, it wouldn't work out. Like, putting green in there. Maybe it'd be like a forest green. No, I don't think a Guinness is going to change color. The foam will change color.
Oh, yeah. The foam changes color. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
So, yeah, what are you drinking?
If you didn't, what are you drinking, essentially? And if you put green dye in it. If you didn't put green dye, lie to me and tell you did.
Go in your kitchen, get some green food coloring, and drop it in there. What are you doing?
I don't
We're
care.
Celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Is it orange juice? I don't care. Tell me about it. All right. Second question. What is your lucky totem? What is the little object you carry around with you? What's the lucky penny you found? What's your worry stone?
I have $2 bills.
That's right.
I have a lot of $2 bills. That's my lucky. I know it's not a totem. I'm sure you have a lucky something that you like. I don't mean like you carry it around necessarily.
I have a little sapphire.
You have a thing that you don't get rid of because it's.
I have this like little river roughed sapphire that's always in my wallet that like.
That's definitely that's definitely like beautiful. Well, that's what is it called? Not your totem, right? No, there's something else. There's a. They call it. Well, there's in all the Harry Potter ones, they have like the thing that but that's not
the same thing.
No, there's the totem. Is that what they call it in like the Forever King and stuff like that? They all have their little
Forever King.
Just books. Just fictional things. There's a Stephen King one that they all have. Anyway, they might be answering in there. I don't know. It's a charm. Charm is not the word I'm looking for, but we'll be here 17 hours if we try to find the word that I'm looking for.
Throw out words.
What is your lucky charm? And if you don't have one, first of all, I want you to really think about if you do have one. Don't lie to me and say you don't have one when you do because you're embarrassed about it. Okay. No. But also, if you don't have one, what's your favorite Lucky Charm cereal? Which little bit, like which marshmallow?
Which marshmallow in the Lucky Charms?
That's in lieu of number 2. If you don't have a number 2, you don't get to.
You don't.
That's not number 3.
We really do want to know about number 2. Okay, number 3. What St. Patrick's Day celebrations happened where you are?
Yeah, are there parades?
Do you have a parade? I know the bar I used to work at was packed. Packed, but really busy for what's going on. I mean, it's a giant barrel.
Is it big in your area?
Yeah, is it big in your area? What'd you do? Did you celebrate with friends? Did you get to go out? Did you get to stay home? Did you drink alone? I drink alone. That's what I did.
This question's getting longer.
It's not a question. The answer part. It wasn't the question part. It was just the addendums.
That was your answer.
That was my answer. My answer is I drank a glass of whiskey while I was editing, and then I drank a glass of Bailey's while I was editing. That was my answer.
What did I do? Nothing. I forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. It was my sister's birthday. I called her.
Oh, yeah.
It was David Faith's birthday.
The very end, and then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was David Faith's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, Justin and I went and that was the day that Justin and I decided, because we locked Justin in the bedroom.
My God. We've been loving poor Justin's a saint and puts up with so much with us. Like, film weeks are his least favorite thing that
Justin's not allowed out
of his cage.
Of the cave.
We hold him up in a cave while we're filming. He's not allowed to come out.
And then it ends up happening more. Like, I mean, he would totally be allowed to sit over there. I would actually love the idea if we had someone in the room reading us these comments instead.
Oh my God, yes.
But Justin locks himself in the other room for these parts. But he also has to listen. Anyway. Yeah. But when we film, go in your cave. Go in your cave.
You can't watch us.
Yeah.
And B, sound. Justin's a naturally louder person in life, so we lock him away, and we always both feel really bad all day.
So loud. So yeah. Anyway, so St. Patrick's Day, we went out and we went to meet at Paris and had some French food. French food.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous of your French Go front. I have to go do that.
It was
Meet me in
we
Paris.
had to go. Yeah. Meet Me in Paris.
We walked by. It looks so cute.
Meet in Paris.
Meet in Paris.
Yeah, I don't think it's Meet Me.
That makes more sense. It's a better title.
Meet in Paris. Anyway, they have dollar oyster night on Thursday night.
That's what we are doing.
So when we get back to like filming for like normal, and we're done with our filming day, because normally those are Thursdays, and then we're done, let's go get some dollar oysters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what
and
we're
their
doing.
happy hour has wine on it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I love dollar oysters. I love oysters. I do. I can't wait. That sounds amazing. Come to think of it, I've been talking to Justin for well over a year, and I don't think I've ever seen. Oh my God, that's so funny. Come to think of it,
no one has, right?
I've been talking to Justin, guys,
he's in this. He's in the snowmobile episode. He's standing there.
Yeah, it was kind of unavoidable, and he's in a couple of shots.
And I kind of wish he wasn't, because here's the problem. He's holding a camera that we can't use the
I know,
angle
right?
of. So it's just weird. Like, why aren't you using that angle?
camera. We should put a. Oh, let's go back. There's so many. If we had more time.
And he's wearing a bright yellow jacket, so like you can't hide him.
There's so many things I actually still would go back and do if we
Yeah.
had more time with this edit.
Because
there's just parts of me that like, oh, I want to like, but I also want to like move on with my life right now.
Oh yeah.
I just need to be done.
Although so it's like a 20-minute episode. It should be. It's got a through line. But it is it does 19 something. 19
almost knocked over my
but it does make me laugh. Like I watched it.
Oh yeah.
I watched it and laughed. You can't. What?
No, I don't know what it's doing.
You're just exporting a black screen.
Yeah, that's what's making me curious. It's gotta be okay. 11 minutes for a black screen, guys. Very exciting.
Here in Florida Panhandle, oysters on the half shell are 10 cents. Ooh, we should get oysters. We're going to Florida this year. I booked a hotel.
It's done. We're going. We're going to Florida.
We're going. We are in June.
Yeah.
In June.
Yeah, it's June.
We're going to the Miami Webfest. I was like something festival.
Yeah.
And we are
going to Miami. I'm very excited.
So we're gonna go to this film festival and for Try Stuff.
Yes,
Try Stuff's
this
in
is
that
the Try Stuff one. Yeah.
So we're gonna go to this film festival and then we're gonna explore Miami a little bit.
Yeah.
But we were talking about it yesterday because I hate the cold. I don't ever want to do any of the water stuff out here.
Right. Yeah.
So we may try to go do some like paddle boarding or something and make an episode out of it.
Very cold. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, the water the
Pacific water is freezing cold.
Yeah.
The Atlantic's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
And but I also we may instead of exploring Florida. I mean, not that this isn't exploring Florida, but we might go down to Key West. You've never been, I'm guessing.
I mean, I think I have when I was a kid.
Why would you have gone to Key West?
I have no idea. I know I've gone to Florida.
Yeah, but Key West is like a drive.
Okay.
You have to go. Yeah, I mean it's the
the
southernmost point.
Okay, I know I've gone to Orlando. I have very hazy memories of beaches in Florida.
Yeah, I'm nearly
it's unlchainly, but
yeah, I'm nearly positive
count.
that you did not go to Key
count.
West because it is like the furthest point. It's
Okay.
the islands down, the chain of islands down at the bottom.
Probably
like you
not
would have like that would have been a weird outing. It's like a mile-long island.
Probably
anyway,
not
my aunt lives there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my aunt lives there. My uncle used to live there. My uncle passed, and she's still there. But she's a bartender, and it is. I went when I was a kid.
Yeah,
because we went and visited my uncle.
Right,
and because it's like a mile-long island, like they just let us go walk. They dropped us off with bikes. I don't even remember how that's possible, but they dropped us off on one end of the island, and they were like gonna come pick us up later. And I was like, you know what? I got two younger sisters, little stair step, and I was like, what? We don't want to be here anymore. Let's walk back to the other side of the island. And so and I was like, we can just follow the sun. Like I literally like just trekked towards the sun because I knew the Sunset Pier. So if I walk towards Sunset Pier, I know how to get back to the house from there. Like, and we just walk up to the house, and they're like, "What little 5-year-old kid?" I'm like dragging my little 5-year-old sister behind me. They're like, "You just walked
a mile
across
stuff
the
we
island."
did as kids, you do not do anymore.
No. We used to all the time in Minnesota. Now, no one knew. Like, we were not allowed to. Again, it was like,
but you're just doing it.
So we would stay at my grandmother's house in Minnesota for at least a week every summer growing up, and then we would We spent a month in Minnesota every summer. They would like pass us off to each of my dad's siblings, and we would spend a week at each of their houses, and then my parents would join for the last week, and that was they just got rid of us for half the summer. But we would go from my grandmother's house. Obviously, it was boring. We're just sitting around my grandma. She's she's playing cards solitaire by herself, and we're like, okay. So we would go walk to downtown Minnesota from my grandmother's house. Like, we could see the Superdome or whatever freaking thing that we were like using as a
landmark.
Superdome. What is theirs called? Anyway, whatever the dome was in downtown Minnesota, we walked through some bad neighborhoods. But this is what we do. Me and my two little sisters, we'd start walking, and I'm like, okay, we're taking a left. You remember this street name. And then Deborah had to remember this street name. And then the next one was like, Deborah got 2 in a row. And then Lizzie got 3 in a row. And then we'd be down in downtown Minnesota. I had no idea how treacherous the neighborhood that we were like walking through. It was all like spray painted. And, oh my God. No idea.
No, the amount of running around. Like in Austin, I would just run around the countryside. Like up in like, there's where my family's house was. And then there's all this like, now it's all completely
Metrodome, thank you.
Oh, that's all developed and like, you know, people have houses and stuff. But before there was like a junkyard that I would go play in, and there's snakes, and there's all kinds of there's cactus. There's like I was just running up and down the hillside for hours all day, not coming in. Who knows what I'm up to, causing all kinds of trouble.
Well, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Though, like it's not that. I mean, we did these things, but like also we did things like that we weren't supposed to either.
Right, yeah.
Like. Behind, if you went to the lady, so if you go out my front door, there's 4 houses to the end of the block, and then there's a house on the end of the block, and that was the lady who babysat us. And if you jumped her fence, you were in desert.
Okay.
And so we weren't supposed to. We were never supposed to go to the desert. But we would go to the desert and chase lizards all the time. Like, but it was just open desert that there was, and we had to cross a busy road in order to get there, but on the other side that was just desert. And like, not that that's a big deal, but we were not, I mean, like, we're doing things that there's snakes.
I can't imagine Julius doing that.
No,
like he's 10. I can't imagine it's like go out and play in the wilderness by yourself for like however long. Strange people are out and about. Who knows what's going to happen to you? Snakes, rattlesnakes. I don't know. I can't imagine that.
And aren't there any rattlesnakes? Are there rattlesnakes in Vegas? I don't think so. I mean, there has to be.
I don't know.
But, like, I don't remember ever being, like, a
There's
thing.
some
Scorpions you had to worry about.
Yeah, scorpions and snakes.
There's rattlesnakes at the ranch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You told me about that. Like, don't get bit because...
Don't get bit because you're dead.
That's it.
You can't get help fast enough. Yeah, you're dead.
You was gone.
Yeah.
I also had barbecued iguana. Oh, I need barbecue iguana. That's interesting. I've never had that before.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we are getting close to 10,000 subscribers. Like, all of a sudden, we're getting this kind of, like, little, like, fun uptick of subscribers.
Everyone's from India.
Yeah. They're all asleep right now.
It's
1 a.m. right now, which is why they're never going to come on the lives.
Yeah.
True story. Sometimes you're going to put a couple pop-ins. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember there being rattlesnakes out in the desert there, though. I mean, not that... One, I know I never ever saw one. Like, okay. But we also didn't have, like... I know there are scorpions, and I don't remember... I think we saw one once. We weren't that far from... I mean, like I said, it was 6 houses away from the desert. Like, I don't know
from wilderness.
Why.
Yeah.
But we had black widows was our big scary thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like cottonmouth and a bunch of other kind of snakes in Texas that I don't know. Texas is dangerous. It doesn't want you there.
It's like Utah. You gotta want it.
You gotta want it. It doesn't want you. What are you doing here? Get that.
That's my motto. Every time Tara comes into Utah, I always she's like trying to open something. You gotta want it. It's like it's how Utah works.
That's how I want to break in the handle of Justin's door.
Yeah.
It's because I wanted it.
Right now, you can't get out of Justin's car. The Bronco, I'm sorry.
There is no in and out of the Bronco.
We've broken both the interior handles. Justin broke his. Tara broke the other one. I'm innocent in this situation.
Innocent in all things.
But the other thing is, so Justin has to roll down his window, leave the car on, roll down his window right now, open the door, which is not actually easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's all really hard to do. And then roll up the window and turn off the car, and then close the door. But you can't roll down the passenger window. You can. It's just tricky to get it back up, so we don't try to do that.
Yeah.
So, like, the Bronco is really unhappy with how much Justin has, like,
wanted it.
Off-road that thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Yep, I broke the handle out. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, you're probably right. We probably will not have a shot at the Wiggy's episode for Monday. There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way at this point.
That's why I said, like, if you want to make it, maybe it'll be next Monday.
I kept trying to make a stab at it. I was like, no, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We tried. And it may not happen even once I do get a stab at it.
Yeah, but it definitely will not be on Monday.
I'm just going to move on to eggs. And we're gonna figure it out from there. Mm-hmm. This is just what happens when you upgrade your technology, friends.
I have broken the tailgate. Ben says, well, Natalie needs to break the tailgate then. I didn't. The window wasn't working quite right, and we took it apart. But when we took it apart, I almost broke the entire window. And then I, like, dropped some it works, but it was not thanks to me. Like, Justin had to save it. That thing was never going to open or close again.
No. Mm-hmm. Poor Billy.
Yes, Zezzy. So Justin has to open the door for me. So what ended up happening was a couple days later, Justin needed to go someplace. And he's like, let's take the Bronco. And I'm like, well, I mean, you just have to be a gentleman and open the door everywhere we go then. And so now I just sit there and wait inside.
I am not mad about that. Ever. Anytime a man opens the door for me, I'm never mad about it. I'm like, thank you. Any door. Don't care. I don't think it's progressive to not want that.
No.
I like it.
I'm capable of opening a door.
I am, of course, capable of opening.
But I also like to keep my hands in my pockets when I'm cold.
Yes. I also just like
Right now, right now is the most, like, gentlemanly Justin's ever been in a relationship. Not that he's ever been not. I just mean that it's above and beyond because if we go out someplace, like we go to the grocery store, like Justin opens all the doors. Justin does all the grabbing of things because I just keep my hands in my pocket. Like I don't touch things unless, so basically it's your hands are going to be dirty and my hands will be the ones that are clasped like this because I'll touch my face. So Justin does all of the door opening and the checking out.
Is it his love language, door touching?
His love language is risking his life.
Aw, Justin, that's so sweet.
Also, his love language is revenge.
Yes, if that is true.
And actually,
that is true.
This is probably all I need.
He's the Liam Neeson of love.
This is all I need in life is to know that if I ever die, I will be avenged. and Justin will avenge me. So keep that in mind. I may die.
But keep in mind,
Justin will
avenge.
I've thought about it before. Like, if someone was, like, in the act of, like, they're about to kill me, I'm going to look at them and go, my boyfriend's going to fucking kill you.
You're dead.
You're so dead. And I'll just, like, take some joy in that. You're going to hurt.
That is a moment.
You're going to hurt.
Oh, listen, I may be dying right now, but you're going to be way worse than me.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well for you.
No. Also, his is, and cottonseed oil, also my love language. Is it still all there? I'm so used to seeing it.
He didn't go over there, and
I'm so used to seeing it now that I've yet to, like, I don't clock that it's there anymore. It's like furniture now.
He was supposed to go, but it wasn't open or something. I don't know. Didn't go donate it.
Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Mm-hmm. My love language is cottonseed oil.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
You're such a creeper, as Shannon said. It's true.
Facts.
Yeah, such a creeper.
Facts. Excuse me.
And of course, COVID. So men under the age of 60 should be opening all the doors. He said.
I always like that. I like when women get pissed off at men for opening the door. Like, I just never. Like, you do you, whatever. I don't care.
It's also, but
I like it.
No, but it's also funny because the number of times during COVID that I'm at a gas station door and I'm opening it and someone else is walking up, I'm just going to hold it for you because I don't think you should touch it either.
Right,
like, now, I will always hold a door for people. I don't have that. There's no.
For sure.
But it is like, and the amount of times that a guy has gone, thank you. I mean, they realize what's happening. I'm like, I'm holding it with my elbow. No.
Yeah,
by all
got
means,
it.
like, by all means, don't touch it.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this. Don't put yourself in danger. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I full support. Full support.
Don't call me old.
Would never say that.
No, I apologize to every man who has ever had to deal with a woman being a bitch about you opening the door for them.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's not.
Their moms didn't raise them right.
In my opinion, that doesn't make you more of a feminist. Like, I'm not about that. I like it when a guy, like, walks on the street side of the sidewalk. Like, it's an old school thing to do, but, like, I kind of like it.
That one I don't clock.
I don't clock it as often, but when they do and they're consciously doing it, I do clock it because I do like it.
That's actually not as bad as I thought that was going to be pouring. Oh, he's coming to you.
see
Oh,
if it
no,
was-
no, no.
I'm gonna see if Justin's arm makes it in.
No, Justin arm.
No, he's so good at skirting the edge. No. Sorry, guys. No, I tried. I was gonna try and pull it.
Kamikaze Steve said, I saw a tweet the other day. Do men still open doors? A guy replies, yes, that's how we get through them.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. The off-camera pour. I love that we didn't even say anything about it and Justin came in here because he's a gentleman.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. Whatever.
He's a suitor. He's a keeper. I don't know about a suitor. He's not suited.
When you die in a Tesla, I want to see the Justin Elon interaction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I think you know what? There are people I think that would like we've had this conversation because we have weird conversations.
Oh my God, yeah.
But like the idea that if Dakota Fanning killed me, like I think I might be actually Dakota Fanning now. If Dakota Fanning killed me, she'd be dead. But if Ella Fanning killed me. Like, he replaced Dakota Fanning with Ella Fanning as his, like, little baby sister that he wants to take care of.
Please explain little baby sister part of this because it might sound wrong.
He's got this little baby sister for Dakota Fanning that he's got to, like, protect. But now it's Ella Fanning. He just totally threw Dakota to the side.
Just to the curb.
He just dismissed her. But I think if Ella Fanning, like, killed me on purpose, like, on accident, no. On purpose, she might get away with it. He'd kill her dog.
A man of gentry.
I just said Justin.
Yeah. Love it. Cry, little sister. Love it. A man of gentry. Agreed. Are we done with this month yet? Are we there yet?
No.
Who knew this was going to be such a weird month?
Oh my God. I think everybody. Did you jinx it? I'm going to go back and look.
What did I say?
I don't know. I said, did you?
Did I?
I'm going to go back and look.
What could I have said that would have jinxed it? Oh, what a great month March is going to be.
March is going to be awesome.
I'm so excited about March. I'm going to kill March.
March is my month.
Stellar. I'm going to own. Well, I did jinx 2020. I was going to own 2020. It was going to be grand.
No, I think it was my fault. Just before the pandemic like really hit and we went into lockdown, I said, Tara, if we don't film Panic Button this year, it's not happening. Not Panic Button. Turns out.
Turns out, yeah. Oh, that's right.
If we don't film Turns Out this year, it's not happening. Remember?
You made the apocalypse.
I made the apocalypse.
There's so much in that because it's about, like, we can never make it now because it's about an apocalypse. That's not true. But
I was right. We missed our window.
That's it. We could, if we had made it in January, we would. It's unfortunate. That is what's gonna happen.
Arabella Dawn said, "Oh my God! I just realized we're an hour in and I haven't had a drink yet. Be right back. Wine time. Wine time. What time is it there?
Yeah.
Where is? Okay.
Well,
wait. So she's Canada. She's Canada. Oh, I was thinking Australia for a second.
Oh.
What time is it in Australia?
That would be Brissy Girl. That's what you
Brissy Girl,
right? Yeah.
What time is it in Australia? No, Australia is a big place. How many time zones does Australia have? It's pretty big, isn't it? I mean, like.
But do they have time zones or are they all one time?
They still have to have time zones.
Okay,
Otherwise, the sun comes up. I thought about actually. I had that same thought process the other day. I was like, why don't we get rid of time zone? I hate time zones.
So screw time zones.
Like, if we could all be on the same time zone, life would be easier. But
just make sure the time zone I'm in works for me.
Yeah, but it just meant that like in the middle of the night would be, or what would be like when it was sunny.
Your concept of what time it is would have to change. Like the meaning of 6 p.m. would change.
11:05 a.m.
Okay.
3 time zones.
Okay. Brissy Girl, do you want a box of licorice? I'm kidding. I have this box of licorice I don't know what to do with. Brandon's licorice.
Oh, weird. It's just a weird, like, you're going to send licorice.
It's in Australia. It's Australian licorice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's literally Australian, which she could buy so cheaply. But I have this box.
It's probably cheaper for her to go buy it
than for you to ship it. Oh, 100%. 100%. I have this friend from Australia that I'm going to try and pawn it off on. And I keep forgetting to ask her. But no, I have this box. I was cleaning out a cabinet, like the kitten cabinet, where all the kitten food and stuff and other things go. The kitten cabinet. That's where her food is, and her treats, and her scrubbies for her teeth, and all her little toys that I haven't given her yet because she has to play with her old toys first before she gets new toys.
She has to learn to appreciate the ones she has before you give her anything else, otherwise she'll take them for granted.
She's been really cute about her toys. We'll come back to that in a second. But I'm cleaning out this cabinet, and I find this giant box of licorice.
What brand, she asks?
It's It has a kangaroo on it.
It's got a kangaroo.
I have it in my car. I should have brought one in with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're just carrying this box of licorice
Yeah,
around
I'm taking it to my friend after this. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'll throw it in my car and I'll take it to them after we get done.
We had some good licorice.
We did.
No.
No, you didn't. I was
here. Like Justin had. There's some
have?
licorice, but it's not the same. It's not like black licorice. It's flavored.
Oh, okay. I thought you were thinking of that one licorice that we actually kind of liked.
there's some brand that Justin gets in Utah that he really likes. That's like a bunch of. I mean, they're just flavored licorice.
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it is, but there's so much of it. It's comical how much Brandon. Like, I think he got it from the dollar store. Like every once in a blue moon, the dollar store would have this one specific brand.
If the dollar store has this licorice, then it's definitely cheaper. This means it's like
100%.
Yeah, there's no way.
No, I have.
Oh my God,
so
Justin!
much
It's
of
called
it.
Wallaby licorice. The one that I think he's talking about, the one that we get.
Oh, okay.
In Utah, called Wallaby
It's called Wallaby
licorice. It's probably the same freaking one.
Oh.
Wine acquired, 9 p.m. here in Ontario.
The Gizzy photos on Instagram have been lovely. Thank you. She's been really sweet lately. She has so I bought this new basket for her toys so that her toys are like lower and like it's wide so she can get in there to get to them. Mm-hmm. And she's so funny. She'll get in there and just be like, I'll just see the back end of her like in there playing. She's doing something in there like messing with her toys, but like I don't know what
Rearranging
happens.
the furniture.
Rearranging the toys. I think she picks one out and like runs with like Mouser's her favorite toy. Her favorite thing is Mouser.
Like this is like a blankie toy. She's been her favorite toy for a long time.
I will someday post a picture on Instagram for you guys. It's this little mouse toy and she takes it with her everywhere. She'll bring it to bed with her. Like if she finds a warm spot, like later I'll find Mouser there, like left behind.
So cute.
As if, come on, Mouser, come with me. And if she really likes you, if she likes you a lot, she'll come and like, this is super rare. She'll come and bring Mouser to you and drop it at your feet as if, I like you. She did it once to Jason and he didn't notice. Yeah, he didn't notice. And it took me a while to clock what happened. Like, what are you doing, you weirdo? But she went and dropped Mouser at Jason's feet one time and then walked away.
Oh.
Right? How sweet is that? I don't know why this cat likes Jason C. Brown so much.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. There must be something in his voice.
I think so.
Yeah.
She doesn't like guys, but when she likes a guy, she really likes him. Like,
I think it has to be a voice or a smell.
Maybe.
There's no way it's
Brian from, all creatures like.
All creatures are in love with Brian.
All creatures of all kind love Brian. Brian Ames. All creatures. Go look up Brian Ames on Instagram. All creatures.
Brian Ames was the bunny.
He
was Sam in Imaginary Friends.
He's a gorgeous man. Gizmo is in love with Brian Ames. It's very funny. Yeah.
All creatures, big and small. Even Justin.
Even Justin's in love with Brian Ames.
Justin's no. I'm just thinking about Justin's never mentioned Brian Ames being.
Is Brian Ames on your boy crush list?
No, it's not on his boy crush list.
Oh.
No, but he's a
Hugh Jackman.
Man. Yeah.
Attractive man.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is Justin's favorite person in the entire world.
Hugh
Jackman killed me, I don't know that there would be avenging.
No, I don't think there would be. Orange Kitty. You want to come join us?
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get him to come in here.
Wait, what the heck, by the way? We're going to Britain so we can make you queen and queen. I would love to be queen and queen.
This is really bizarre. I don't know how. I mean, I know what happened is I used to do this against the window. I used to tap against the screen door when he was outside and he used to play with Winchester. Mm-hmm. And so now this.
Mm-hmm. I do that to him, and he does.
Oh yeah, no, he's like, it associates it with treats at this point or something.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Hey, Christian, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Pumpkin.
We're working on getting Pumpkin to come to the live stream.
Orange Kitty. I don't have treats or anything. I picked him up today and snuggled him.
And he
picked him up at the door, stood up, held him, and was like petting him. Oh god! Aww. And he did a little. He needed a little bit. Pumpkin. You know what? That screen door might not be open. Justin does this all the time. Justin goes and opens. Justin can't hear me.
Justin can't hear. We can talk about Justin.
Justin
You'll never
does this
know.
all the time. He'll go and open the back door, but leave the screen door shut. And I see your Orange Kitty go. Like, why are you doing that to him?
I want to let you know how good this life could be for you, but you can't have it.
Pumpkin.
Can you do the queen wave? my terrible queen wave.
Mm-hmm. Elbow, wrist.
Elbow, wrist.
But no, the real that's pageant.
This is the real queen.
Yes.
I'm too delicate
Peasants.
to even.
Yes, peasants.
To even.
Is there
Do you
anything
think they have to practice?
Is there anything more peasant-y
Yeah.
than doing?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Yes,
I acknowledge you.
I see your face, Kit Kat.
I
I'm looking at a bag of Kit
acknowledge
Kats.
you.
Bag of Kit Kats, yes. My loyal subject, Kit Kat. Yes.
What are we talking about? Somebody thought they saw their lost cat, same color, but wasn't him, gray and white, and was talking to my other older cat through the window. Oh no. Do you remember that woman who came up to the door and like thought she was telling me her orange cat was in the backyard?
Oh my god.
And I panicked and I thought,
you look so distressed.
she was like, I think my cat's in your backyard. And I said, oh no. And she's like, it's orange and white. And I was like, oh God. I was like, I've been feeding your cat.
You were so, because you were already on this, like, what if we move kick? Because
I was
like,
not,
what
no,
if we
I'm
move?
on this move of
and
like,
then I want Orange Cat to come with me.
Orange
and
Kitty's
that
eventually going to be my cat.
is going to be my
I
cat.
mean, he is already my cat. He just doesn't know it yet.
He's your cat. And
He loves me.
Oh my god, yeah. No, this whole entire thing about Orange Kitty, and then like the look on her face when she thought that Orange Cat might belong to somebody, you didn't get to have Orange Cat as your cat.
I was so distraught.
You were destroyed.
I was.
You were
deflated.
We were going to have to stop filming that day because you were going to cry.
I was. Oh.
You were so upset.
I mean, it was actually no, but it was also pleasant, and then I was like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Orange Kitty
has
a
a home. Yes,
But
for sure.
it's not my home.
But it's my cat. Yes, accidental cat adoption. Reverse it though. Somehow, I think that Orange Cat has been conned in this scenario, and Natalie has been like leading him to adoption instead of reversing, where the cat has wormed his way into your life.
Little column A, column B. So when Winchester was here, this cat adopted Winchester.
Yes.
And he would come to the door, rub on the door,
Orange
and
Kitty
like
had a
just
man
wanted
crush
to
on
like
Winchester
just
so
wanted
hard.
to hang out with Winchester through the door. Mm-hmm. And Winchester was like, what is this thing? Like, I don't even think he realized. I think Winchester didn't know he was a cat.
I think you're right. I don't think he
like,
understood that was his same species.
Yeah.
I think he thought you were one of you guys.
Yeah, and he was just.
And he's like,
What's this thing?
Dude, what do you want, dude?
Why are you making those noises?
Orange
Purring.
Cat. Winchester was a Hugh Jackman to Orange Cat.
Yeah.
Like,
oh God.
Just thought that Winchester was the coolest thing ever and wanted to be friends with him all day long.
But I never got to pet Orange Kitty until after Winchester had already passed because I couldn't.
Oh right.
Because I couldn't open the door. It wasn't fair to Winchester to leave the door open to try to let Orange Kitty in because I'd have to hold Winchester.
And that's not.
He definitely didn't like that.
No.
So it wasn't until after Winchester passed that I just left the screen door open, and when I fed Orange Kitty, I was able to reach out and scratch his little head. And he was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Do you want that food?"
Do you want that food? You want that
And
food?
he'd come back and start to eat.
You gotta do a little this.
Scratchy. And then once he felt the scratchy, he ignored the food. Like
he's all about scratches.
Like, what? That cat does not care about eating. He's like, I can find a mouse and kill it. I can eat bugs. Things can't scratchy my ears.
I want scratches. The last time that I was here and you weren't here, he came up faster than usual because I think he's starting to recognize that I'm here, and he's this close to letting me like really like he gets real close and he just second thoughts it.
I know.
Like, second thoughts it. No. I'm doing all the things you taught me, so I just keep doing it, and we're this close to me scratching on his head.
He doesn't like you above him. You have to sit down.
You
have to sit. Like if you squat, like he knows you're ready to stand up.
You're ready to stand. Yeah.
So you sit, but I've got him now. Like I just go like this. And he comes and puts his face in there and scratches cheeks. But I did like pick him up, I scoop him up, get his little tail in there, hold him here, and I started scratching his face, and he was just like, "Okay, we're doing
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He loves everything about it.
And I was standing up too, like I stood up with him.
That's amazing.
I know.
I can't believe the progress.
But it was at the door.
Okay.
Like he wouldn't let me do that in here. It's really bizarre.
But you're making progress with him. Like
I did get to pet him outside again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just time. And if you were here every day, like the progress would be exponential. Like he'd be already your interactor cat.
Oh yeah, if I had that much more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had enough time to like. The thing is, we don't backtrack when I leave though, so it's not like it's not backsliding.
No, you're never backsliding.
It is like constantly moving forward. It is just kind of. Yeah. And I don't think he's ever not. I think the closest he will ever be to indoor cat is Gizzy. Like, he will always be skittish.
Yeah.
Like, he'll
always be a little, like...
You moved.
What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, like, which is so funny because, like, I don't clock it that Orange Cat's being skittish because I'm so used to Gizzy being skittish all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, you're very careful and aware of Orange Cat, whereas, like, he does that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's what cats do because that's what Gizzy does.
Oh, yeah.
At the slightest thing. Like, she's always very upset about, like, I moved too quickly.
Yeah, I always have to tell Justin. If Orange Cat's in the kitchen, he's not allowed to go in there. Not always, but like, because Justin will go tearing in there to go make a drink or whatever. Like, you showed up the other day, and I said, Orange Kitty's in here, and you were very calm about it for a minute, but then you went to go straight past him to go get him.
Yeah, I went past him, like,
and
not
I was like,
thinking.
oh.
And he jumped, and I didn't even clock that he jumped.
And he was far enough through his food that he wasn't coming back.
Yeah. Rusty Squid just said, he's having a Who Wants to Live Forever moment from Highlander. Yes, I understand that mood. I do those often. Those are my favorite things. That's just like really dramatic, like, who wants to live forever?
I know the song.
Do you? Okay.
I know the song, but like I don't know.
It's so like sad and like foreboding and dramatic. I definitely will sit. I will sing in my kitchen by myself drinking whiskey to that song.
Yeah.
Many times.
Amanda says, if my cat's sleeping on me and I laugh, suddenly he'll freak out and run away.
Yes.
Justin's old cat, Tallulah.
Oh,
Tallulah would sleep on me for warmth all the time, and I was not allowed to laugh. Like, she would get so pissed at me if I laughed. Breathing was not really acceptable either.
Oh, no.
Like, you were furniture. To Tallulah, like,
she was so cranky.
She was such a bitch.
Cranky.
She was 18.
Old.
Like, when
she's old. Her little ankles like knocked in so far, like little arthritis-y. Yeah,
like weird.
Oh God, but it's so cute.
She was. I had
cute.
forgotten how much she let me grow on her. Or,
yeah, is that Justin's little
Alibaba fur ball? Yes,
that's Tallulah.
That's Tallulah with a little babushka. He's all the time babushka. Like, Tallulah was. Justin could do anything to that cat. Yeah. Like, Justin found that cat and saved that cat. And,
Justin hung the moon to that cat.
Justin heard that cat mewing his girlfriend at the time heard that cat mewing in the snow in Idaho and went out there and found a dead litter and this one cat and then nursed it back to health and then carried it around in his breast pocket while it was a But so this bitch hated me when I first came around.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she was already 16 and
she was so old.
Madly in love with Justin.
Yes.
She was madly in love with Justin. And I showed up, and the first night that I, like, hung out at Justin's house too late, like, now, this is a weird thing. So Justin didn't have any furniture when we first started dating.
That's right.
No furniture. There was, like, one of those banana rock chairs.
Yeah.
Those game chairs. That was it. And then a kitchen table. And Tallulah, like, we're laying on the floor talking, la la la, you know, romantic-y and cha-cha-cha. And Tallulah starts knocking shit off the table. She's been sitting there watching, and finally she's just like, funny, ha-ha, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, whomp. I mean, she's been up there watching us for hours, and she's just like, no, it is bedtime. No. Boom.
We sleep now.
And she was so upset. She hated me for so long. She finally really did. It's funny. I'd forgotten how much she had fallen in love with me. It's what happens is, like, I get pictures that pop up in my time hop where I would do the thing where I would put shoes on her. Like, when she was laying in sunbeams, I would just put a pair of shoes on her. Like, just rest them on her and take a picture.
That's right, yeah.
And she would just stare, like, she didn't care.
What are you doing?
Like, and I one time took all those little baby safety pins. I mean, those, clothespins, those little clothespins that are little the ones used for baby showers, and I put them all on her
that's right, on her whiskers.
And I just kept hanging another one and another one, and she's just staring at me like, why are we doing this? And I hang another one and it wasn't. I finally took them off when she went. What's happening? And I was like, okay, I'll take them all off. But I had like 6 of them hanging from her whiskers.
Poor kid.
I would do stuff like that to her all the time. I have put costumes on her.
Oh yeah,
remember Kitty's modeling career?
Yes, I do remember that.
She would tolerate me. By the end of it, she loved me. But yeah, it was. Yeah. It took a couple years before she. Yeah.
Oh, I missed the whole conversation. Oh well, whatever. She always forgets the bed. That's probably not a good sign that he had. You always say, when you talk about Justin's furniture, you always say he had a banana chair and a kitchen table.
Well, because that was the same room.
Yeah.
Like, the kitchen was not really that separated.
I would never
the bedroom was
about,
a room.
Right, yeah. No, I would never think about.
No, actually, I do mention it whenever I talk about how then we had to combine furniture, and we each had a kitchen table, and we each had a bed.
Yeah.
Because I had a studio, so I had no room for a couch. Okay. So I had a bed and a desk and a kitchen table. So when we combined houses, it was like, well, we still don't have a couch or a TV.
I dated a guy once who, for the longest time, just didn't get a couch. Like, kept trying to get a couch, didn't have a couch, and he had a camping mattress in his living room for the longest time. It was so funny, like.
I've spent a year on an air mattress,
like,
so.
he was so bashful and embarrassed about this slant. I know. I'm like, I don't.
That's sad,
dude. I don't care. Like, but he's like, wanting to be a grown up.
Yeah,
not having
I don't
a
remember
couch.
Justin giving two shits about the fact that he had no
this guy
furniture.
Was very, like, we would like hang out at his kitchen table, and that was our option because there was no living room to sit in. It was really funny.
Justin also didn't care about the car he was driving at the time, which almost didn't get him a second date.
Oh, right.
Like, he had this big hoopty of a white, like...
That's right.
Old, like... I don't know what it was. Justin, tell him what kind of car you had. But you pulled up to pick me up for my first date, and I was like...
What are you driving?
I mean, I got in the car, and I was just like... And we pulled it up to valet it, and I was just like...
It was a whale. It was a
whale. It was like some big beast of a white... And it was old, and it was... I mean... Now that I know Justin, I understand. But I also knew Justin ever so slightly, and I knew he had a real job.
Yeah,
why
well, that's the thing.
Like,
yes,
did you lie to me? Did you not have a real job?
You knew him well enough to he had a real job. I'm like, trying to think if I would ever let a car.
A Cutlass Sierra, great engine on those things.
I'm trying to think if a car would ever dissuade me from dating a guy. Like, no, because I love my car. I have a Honda Fit, and it is beat to death right now.
No, but I was driving that crap Daewoo.
That's true. Yeah.
Which I was embarrassed of.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I liked my Daewoo, but it was a cheap car. Like, it was, I don't have any money. This is the car I have. My Matrix screams, you don't have any fucking money.
Right, yeah.
Like, not just because it's a Matrix.
Alone,
yeah, the paint job.
The paint job.
I don't know if anybody knows anything about Matrixes. For some reason, this generation of Matrix,
all
of them, but they all have the same, all the blue ones had the exact same paint damage. They just, the paint didn't work.
I saw one out and about one day and thought it was you. And I was like, oh, that's not Natalie at all.
The paint doesn't work.
Yeah. The paint don't work.
Anyway.
Quote it.
I pull this thing up to places and I'm like, yep, no money. See this? This is like a big name tag that says poor.
You don't want to steal that at all. Real quick, I'm going to review the happy hour questions. So if you're just now tuning in, we do pick a winner for happy hour that we send a box of treasures from previous episodes and lots of Neurogum. To apply for this contest, you're going to answer in the comments after the end of the video. After the end of the video. You're welcome to chat about it now, but please come back and put yourself in the comments because that's how I'm going to pick the winner. So, question number 1. What you drinking tonight? And did you put green dye in it? What is the thing that you turned green?
We turned some Truly, which have 0 carbs, or maybe 1. I don't remember.
Because Nat's doing this whole
carbs
keto
are in
thing.
this cheese?
I should do the keto thing. I want to say a carb, like a cube, like a. It's always like 1-inch cube, you know.
Yeah, but how thick? 1 inch every way.
1 inch every way. So put your finger.
Hold on,
put your finger out here.
So hold on, I'll tell you. So this.
We're about to do measurements, and then we'll get back to our task at hand.
Get out of my way.
Get thee gone.
This, and then this is how many carbs?
It's probably a carb.
Thank you. Question number 2.
All right. What is your lucky charm, your lucky totem, the lucky thing you carry around with you in your wallet, your purse, or wherever you go? What's your
totem.
thing?
Is that the word I was looking for?
No, we didn't. And I stopped reading the comments to really find out.
Go ahead. I'm gonna look for the source.
she's gonna thesaurus this out right now. For Natalie, it's number $2 bills. She has a lot of number $2 bills. For me, I have this little sapphire stone I keep in my purse. Don't know why, just like it. I also have a lot of flattened pennies I like. That's very kind of lucky.
Things that I think it's like things you couldn't get rid of, and because
yeah. I have this little heart mixed media art piece that my dad gave me before I moved to LA that I always keep by my bedside. It's like a remember me kind of token. Same. Did you find it?
No, charm brings up beauty. That's not what I'm asking. Token. Let's look up token. That's not what I'm asking either.
Totem.
Memorial.
Token. Lucky.
Souvenir. Symbol. Memento. Expression. Badge. I think totem is actually the word I was looking for, and that's why I couldn't find it because
that's
started
what you wanted.
Mark. Your keepsake. Okay. A relic. Evidence.
What is it when you go on a pilgrimage and there's like a piece of a saint there, and that's the thing you're going to go see and like kiss to get lucky?
The Blarney Stone.
It's like the Blarney Stone, but like they'll have like the foot of Jesus or something like that. I don't know. The Saint George the Apostle. They'll have like his finger, and you're like there to see it and like kiss it, and it may or may not be real. I don't really know. But what is that called?
What was the name? Okay, wait, before we get back to this thing, Justin, what was the name of that book, that the Stephen King one that had Wolf in it? Was that Wolf? That was Wolf. Was that the Forever King? It's the Forever King's conversation. We're back there.
Okay, got it. I had a feeling, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's not as good as, is the Forever King the one that I like, which is not, yeah, the Forever King is the better version of, Relic's a good one.
Yeah, Relic, that's what I was looking for.
The Forever King is the better version of the Stephen King one that Justin and James both swear by, but it's not as good. Because this character in, hold on, I'm going to go off on a tangent. This character, his name's Wolf. It was like a wolf man, I don't remember. But so the Wolf is a good character.
No.
The lead character, it's like, so the whole thing is the Wizard of Oz. And Dorothy's the most boring person you could ever have to deal with. But along the path, each one of the people that Dorothy meets dies instead of like making it all the way through to the end and singing songs. So as you're going, you meet the Scarecrow. He's cool. I like this guy. He's so much more entertaining than Dorothy. He dies. Okay, now it's just Dorothy again by her freaking self. And you're like, why am I reading this?
Rusty
What's it called?
Squid.
The Talisman.
Talisman.
Yes. Not...
Good word. Oh, dear Lord.
Talisman was the word I was looking for. Talisman is the name of the book, and there's where Justin is now.
is the name of our friend.
And Talisman is not a good book.
The Blarney Stone. Fun fact: they actually clean the Blarney Stone after every.
I bet they do now. I bet they disinfect it daily.
When we went, they had like a bottle of spray and stuff, and they were cleaning it.
I bet that's not good for the rock.
That's what I was thinking when I was there. Like that can't be good for what the rock. I mean, it's already kind of worn away.
But then Dwayne Johnson actually doesn't care, so.
No, he's a tough man. Like, he can take it. And dear God, I hope he's president someday.
Oh my God. You can imagine, like, Dwayne Johnson being the Blarney Stone. I want this really weird
Far Side comment.
Yeah, where, like,
of
you
him
go up and you just kiss his chest.
Like,
and you kiss his chest, and they clean it in between.
Love everything about it. All right.
Everyone should see all the Jumanjis. Now that I'm telling you,
I'm on board.
Don't
I like
watch.
The one I saw.
Don't watch. I mean, don't read the
job.
Talisman. Watch the Jumanjis.
He did a great job. The Rock.
He's freaking hysterical.
He's just a lovely human being, and I love him.
Also, so is Jack Black.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a really good.
He does a good job.
Jack
Black.
And the first Jumanji, what's his face does a really good job. The yelling guy. He's got a commercial about yelling. What's his name, Justin? And the short black guy.
Oh, yes.
What's his name?
Hart. No.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, like, cracks me up in that. Yeah. And I've never been a big fan of his.
It's a good movie. It really is.
Yeah, it really is. And what's her face? Who no one knows her name.
No.
She was in Guardians of the Galaxy. She was.
That's right. She's the
blue girl.
Yeah.
Not the green girl.
That, I know that's her.
Not the green girl. The blue girl.
The blue girl. Got it. Okay. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Not Robin Williams. He also was loud. He doesn't have a commercial about yelling. Justin is making us Jamesons and Coke.
Jamesons and Cokes.
Is this Jameson and Zeros? Jameson and Coke Zero. Yeah, no carbs.
Final question.
No ice because Tara didn't pick it up because she was running late.
Yeah,
She
that's
also
right.
100% forgot she
I
was
100% forgot that was on my
Nebula.
mind to do.
Good job. Her name's Karen.
Is it Dirty in the Frame?
Gillian? Gilliam?
Yep.
Jillian?
Yep. Dirty in the Frame. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You just see this random ball come in
Good
and
job,
slide.
Justin.
All right. So last question.
Hold on. We repeat the other two, and I won't interrupt this time.
All right. First question. What are you drinking? And is it green? And especially if it's green. And if it's not green, just pretend like it's green. Second thing, lucky totem. What is your lucky penny, your lucky totem, your lucky thing? Last question, what did you do in your hometown for the St.
That was not the question. She's getting this question wrong. It's what do they do?
What do they do?
What do they do? Not this year.
Oh, I misunderstood what you said.
No, what do they do? Like, do you have a local parade? Obviously this year, because everybody's question is going to be this. Everybody's answer is the same. Nothing
this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
is
true.
There
I
something,
misunderstand you
yeah.
entirely. Everything still exists.
Justin almost killed us all. There are chords going everywhere. And like a painting. My pastoral is like leaning as well.
My pastoral.
No, what do they do anything specific in your town? Like some people, like Boston has they like dye the water. You know.
I misunderstood what you said to begin with entirely.
Do they do a thing there that's unique?
What do they do?
When I was a kid. Here they don't do anything. Here they don't. They
just go to bars.
There's no St. Patrick's Day parade even. I don't think. Like, no.
Everyone just goes to a bar. I mean, like it's a big day at the bars, but like
yeah, that's what it is. Everybody goes to bars. That's what everybody does.
Oh my god, I've got to miss 2 in a row where I didn't have to bartend on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, but you didn't get to do anything on either of them.
I didn't have to bartend.
Yeah,
but I didn't have to. I also probably won't have to bartend on Cinco de Mayo. I'm super.
I was low enough down the totem pole at my bar that I didn't have to. Which sometimes it's the opposite. Mm-hmm. Like it just depends if you work at some place.
Great money.
Yeah, it depends if you work someplace where people want to have the day off,
right.
Or if you work someplace where they want to work. Mm-hmm. You were at a place where people wanted the day off.
Yes.
And so you had to work.
Right.
Whereas I was low enough down the totem pole that like everyone wanted the money, so I didn't have to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The money was really good. But the money was always really good where I worked. So it was just kind of like, well, I don't want to work this day because it's going to be stressful and hard.
Justin says, did I ruin focus with a bottle of Jameson? No, I think we're on manual, but like...
No.
We probably ruined it ourselves a long time ago.
We have like... Hold on a second.
I don't think...
Here, I'm going to take the light too because the lights have shifted probably. I'll be right back.
I'll it's fine. Yeah, no, so I'm just curious. Like when I was a kid, I lived in Henderson, Nevada. That's not how you say it. Don't say Nevada. It's Nevada. When I was a kid, there was this down Water Street in Henderson. They always had parades for everything. They had parades for Heritage Days, which I don't even really remember what that was, but like parades that in the day that the elementary schools all marched in them. My mom was I think this is why I ended up being a mascot in college.
Yeah.
I mean, in high school, is because my mom was the mascot in elementary school. The year that I went to, now I'm getting off on a tangent here. Surprise!
Tangent.
The year that I was in first grade was the year that my elementary school opened, because Henderson was growing really fast. It was one of the fastest growing cities in the United States for a long time. So when I moved there, so that school opened. And then my mom became PTA president, but then also meant my mom my mom was the reason that there were, jungle gyms out on the she raised that money.
Yeah, that's cool.
But she also got a wolf mascot made, like the costume. Husky, I'm sorry. A husky mascot made. And so my mom would be the one who wore it. Like my mom had glasses that had scratches across them from the chicken wire that were in them. Like, cause she would wear them underneath.
Are you serious?
Like it was just
your mom.
So in the parade, my mom was the husky, and we would all march in the parade.
Yeah, that's cute.
And so like these were so there's a St. Patrick's Day one. There was all the parades. It was very. So I have like these like, and then there was always a little carnival at the end with the zipper. Which Justin has never... I brought Justin on the zipper for the first time like
that's right.
Like a couple months ago.
You told me about that, yeah.
Yeah. It didn't flip.
Wait, have you told that story?
I'm not. I'm like,
should back
am
up
I going to segue into another story
not
from
yet.
another story from another story?
Everyone remind us Zipper when she ends this story. I'll remind you. I'll remember. Continue.
No, this was already a tangent from this story. Like, we're already so far behind. Yeah.
So hard.
If we want to tell the zipper story, is it the Justin going on the zipper for this the first time? But that's not the story.
Yes.
Justin had never been on the zipper. I don't understand. And if you don't know which one the zipper is, it's the one that's shaped like a zipper, and it rotates this way around in a circle, but the things are going around it this way at the same time. Little carts. And I brought Justin on it for the first time, and it was one of those, like, the door closes, and I'm like, have you ever been on one of these? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, it's fantastic.
And it's going, I'm like, you gotta swing. You gotta swing. And I'm like, trying to get Justin to swing this thing. And we get done, it's just us. There's no one else on it, because this is in the middle of the pandemic.
Right.
And we found some little fairgrounds in the middle of Utah. And the guy gets done, and he lets us off, and he's like, I tried to get you guys to flip. I mean, it was so much fun. But my zipper story is not that. My zipper story is my little sister.
I love this story.
My baby sister. So this is
the best.
This is at those Heritage Day, end of Water Street. Across the street from PepCon, another story that blew up. One of the largest blasts on the United States soil in history. Anyway, so my sister, I was terrified of it. Lizzie was so scared of it. So we stood in line, and I was telling her, I was like, no, it doesn't flip it only flips if you make it flip.
It flip.
He doesn't have to, da-da-da-da. We get up there, they get us in there, we sit down, they close the thing, and I turn to her, I go, I lied.
Which is the best explanation of Natalie ever. She told me the story, and I go, oh my God, I understand you as a person.
and then we just proceeded to scream for what seemed like 4 hours.
Oh my God.
No.
All right, I have to back up really quick. There's some fun stuff that happened.
Because I just told 12 minutes worth of
no.
bullshit stories.
My sister once walked on her hands for over a mile on the 4th of July. Yes, she was a gymnast. That's Rusty Squid.
Ooh.
I'm very proud of Shannon West. She said, Justin Zipper. Shannon, girl, I like you.
Tell us Justin's zipper story.
Tell us Justin. No, gross.
I don't have a Justin zipper story.
Whoa.
I mean, my zipper's been left down in episodes.
But we have more stories about your zipper.
I know.
Let's see. There was one more thing that I thought was really funny. Oh yes, I have made in a Diablo mixed drink before Christian, just so you know. That was a long time ago. I don't remember. I tried to make an aviation the other night because I have all the ingredients.
Yeah.
And I'm like mid-making this drink, and I'm like, wait, is this how you make this drink?
Yeah.
Because I have the stuff, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't remember. It's been so long since I bartended for real that like drink recipes. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was the amount.
Well, that was what was funny because I'd been bartending so much longer than you had, but like I didn't use those recipes ever. Like I don't think I've ever made an aviation. Like it's not one that like
that's such an old quirky weird drink.
Which happens
who would make that?
Which happens in mixology bars or your bar.
The
you know,
kind
like
of bars
those
I worked
kind.
at.
But I never worked in those kind of places, and so like those tools didn't get used, and once you don't use them, they're gone.
Yeah, but I doubt I could make some of the drinks that you know. Like I'm sure there's some weird, redheaded sluts. Like I can't remember that one.
Yeah,
like I've made like 3 in my life.
Yeah, no, that's one of those that like gets orders all the time. It might be because I'm a redhead.
Is this y'all's way of flirting?
And this is because that's not a good way.
No, it
that's
doesn't
a terrible way.
That's a terrible way to pick up a hired gun. Don't do that.
Ooh, Justin put a link to the PepCon blast. When I was in elementary school, the I think they did rocket fuel. PepCon was a rocket fuel company.
Okay.
And it blew up.
Like, not like it got famous. Like it like.
No, it blew up.
Okay, got it.
It blew up, and it was tanks. And so each one blew up, and there's a fire, and the next one blew up. So the first one blows up, and I was out. Actually, it's really funny.
Is this
I think it's funny. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I think it's funny. I don't know if the rest of the world finds this as amusing as I do. Remember tetherball? I was terrible at tetherball.
Love tetherball.
I was terrible at it. Carlos Lomelli. I know this is ridiculous that I remember this kid's name.
That is amazing.
Carlos Lomelli. I also had a crush on him at the time. Carlos Lomelli was
Lucas.
Yeah, Carlos Lomelli was the best tetherball player in our class. And we were out in PE, and he was hitting her, and like it's going whoosh over my head. I can't reach it. without like tethering, you know, so it's going whoosh, 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 and I'm just watching it, like, and then boom, Like, I thought he popped the ball.
Oh.
Like, this is literally Sandlot moment for me. Like, the like those kind of, so, like, I thought the ball popped.
Yeah.
And then we kind of are all frozen.
Yeah.
And then we see this huge mushroom cloud off in the distance. And not that far. Like, I have to tell you guys, this is, like, maybe 2 miles. Like, it's not really far from... Justin will tell you how far it is. It's not...
He'll look it up. He'll let you know.
It was so close. And then... It went off, and so then they brought, the PE teachers didn't know what to do. They immediately get us inside because there's a mushroom cloud. We have no idea what's going on. So we get inside, there's the second blast, and tiles are falling from the ceiling. Mm-hmm. So our principal, this woman, I don't remember her name, Susan Brand was my teacher. Anyway, this is her first principal job. She is in panic mode. She's come over to the speaker telling us to, like, okay, everybody, duck and cover. Like, everybody's done duck and cover kind of drills. But this is against the wall. We're all against the wall, heads between our legs, heads covered. But tiles are falling from the ceiling. So she finally, after the third blast, goes... Oh, my gosh. No, the second blast, she sends us outside. And the third blast happens. And then she's like, there's chemicals in the air, obviously. Brings us back inside. Tiles are falling from the ceiling. Finally, she's just like... She comes over the intercom crying. Oh. And she's just like, get outside. So she moves us outside. And there's just mushroom clouds out in the distance. And the city had already had some really weird things. There was a chemical spill of chlorine way outside the city that had made this green cloud that we had to evacuate the city because this green cloud of chlorine was like coming through. So Henderson evacuated into Las Vegas at one point in time. So there's this kind of fresh in the brain as well. Yeah. We're all outside. And children are stupid. And every single kid, I mean, I'm like 3rd grade, whatever it is. Every single kid's like, my dad works there. Like one kid's dad worked there. Like nobody's dad worked there. And like me and one other kid in my class are like smart enough to go, no, your dad isn't. So we're like, me and I can't remember the kid's name. It was this boy that was giant for his age and all, like we were going around going, no, your dad doesn't work. Does your dad work at PepCon at Timet? And she's like, no. And I'm like, your dad doesn't work there. Like, like we're like going around
your
like
dad doesn't work
there. We're going
there.
around and meanwhile, so my mom is PTA president at the time, or she in the PTA at least. I don't remember if she was president at the time. She's driving back. She comes to pick me up, but like she knows everybody's kids, so everybody's begging my mother to take them with her, and she can't. The only people she can take are my neighbors, like, But like everybody's like, take us with you, because everybody's just freaking out.
Everyone's panicked. Yeah.
It ended up, it was one of the biggest blasts on United States soil, one of the top 10. Mm-hmm. Like, garage doors our garage door was busted in. Like, I mean, the blast was so strong.
That's crazy.
It was a big deal. Like, yeah. And that's what made me the strong person I am today.
Is that it?
Early trauma.
Yeah. Something like that happened when I was a kid, but I don't remember it all. Like, I know there's a blast of some kind that we felt in school, but I don't remember any of it. Like,
see, I mean,
I remember it happening.
And people in California were like, yeah, earthquake.
Like, yeah. And I mean, I remember like the hurricanes that roll through and you fill the bathtub with water. Like, yeah. But I don't remember it. It wasn't nearly as traumatic. Like, there were definitely no tiles falling from the ceiling.
Yeah, it was interesting. So Henderson was like I said, one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. So it also was growing way too fast for itself. Like that's why there was the well, not why, but so the chlorine leak. I mean, there were just many things that were happening that were way too big for itself. Oh, the cool thing though about this Timet blast, this PepCon blast, was next to it was a marshmallow factory. What happened? It got leveled, but it also blew up. And so there are some amazing photos, if you can find them. I bet they're findable because they were on the cover of everything, of firefighters wading through marshmallow in the desert. Oh my God, that's amazing. It was definitely Ghostbusters.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
They were wading through marshmallows.
PepCon made Natalie stronger than Caitlyn Stark. That was Justin. That's fantastic.
That's what did it. That and the power lines I grew up next to.
I was hoping you were getting proposed to, but it's not. Someone, Yazid. I'm not going to say your last name right now. I'm so sorry, but it's a new name. Hi, Yazid. Nice to meet you. Al-Khalid.
Oh, good job.
Al-Khalid.
Let's say that's right.
Marhaba, habibi. I want to marry Tara from Turkey. He's from Turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, I can say Morhaba Habibi.
Wait, what did I say? Isn't it Turkey that they just need to send some pop cake? Oh, no,
Is
never
it
mind.
pop
She's
cake?
taking Bill. Ben
Oh, no, I already got a huge
Yeah.
bag of pop cake that I'm going to be... Oh.
From Ben. Ben, that was your... You got
I'm-
proposed to? I got Justin in the other freaking room. Ben's already proposing to you?
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've been single for like how long?
For 2 days?
I haven't
Yeah,
even signed the paperwork yet.
You haven't signed the paperwork yet? And you're getting proposals from Ben?
Ben,
Give me my Laffy Taffy.
Ben, you made her mad. You upset her. I'm gonna have to give her some Laffy Taffy to calm her down. Oh my god, so funny. Okay, wait, I'm scrolling. I'm looking at comments.
This is nice Arabic you got there. Oh, that's a lid.
Thanks. I learned that a bit ago. A bit ago. That's all I learned. That's the one thing I can say. Habibi, I know, is sweetheart, right? Habibi is sweetheart. That's all I know.
Oh, really? I don't know any.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
Morhaba is hello, I think. I want to say.
Like gum.
Huh. That doesn't smell like
Is
what
this
I want.
gum?
Oh,
Did you send me?
You just old man laughed.
Did you just
it's
send me
starting.
gum?
It's begun. Anyway, okay. I'm focusing. I love them candies. Oh
wait. Hold on. I gotta. I'm gonna do
You
a
read the
question.
joke? You read the joke?
Yeah, I can't read.
Read the joke.
How is a bad joke like a broken pencil? It's not very sharp.
Yeah.
It has no point.
It has no point. That's good.
They have no point.
Bam.
Guys, I'm telling you, I could go through this. We could do this. I
This
could go
is-
through every
this is
single
not-
one of these
This is not the
and
live
almost
stream.
be able to
It's just
answer
you
all
doing
of them.
this. Yeah. It's just how many of them can outwit you. All right. Wait. Jokes on every rapper. Hold on. Where? Okay.
That's the joke.
Jokes
I can't have
on-
this right now.
Wait. I have to remember how this is set up. Okay. Got it.
Under the
Okay.
flap is the answer. Oh, now you know the answer.
Okay. Why did the candle get a round of applause?
He was on fire.
So close. I'll give you one more go.
Oh, but that was a good one.
It was
Is
really
Is
good.
mine better? Do I need to go up or down? Do I need to up it?
Oh, there's 2 jokes on here.
Okay, hold on. It was on fire because of its amazing scent.
That is closer. It was sensational.
No.
Yay.
Mine was better.
Yeah, your answer was better.
Did I have 2? I didn't have 2.
Yeah, there's 2. What can you catch but not throw? Coronavirus. Coronavirus. Oh, this is different. The right there. It's close.
Not a cold.
Not a cold, but also where you would get a cold from.
A cough.
Your breath. Super close.
You can catch your breath. Okay, yeah. I do have a second one. Hold on. I'll find it.
I know. This is not joke corner. This is just us screwing around.
This is me even Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, this is just Laffy Taffy and winning. I want mine.
What did one eye say to the other? I see you.
Ooh, what smells? What smells?
Oh, something between us
It's
smells.
the nose. Yeah,
Something between you and me, something stinks.
Yeah, that's
Between
it.
you and me, something smells.
Banana. Fake banana.
Between us, something smells. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not eating any more of this. That's already keto. Bye.
Goodbye. I could be a keto. I'm gonna eat this one though. Wait.
So many men are being crushed when Justin were finally proposes. Yeah.
Oh my God! If Justin ever proposes,
That's what he's doing it for everyone else. He's not proposing. Like the women are like, Justin, just fork and do it already.
Just like seriously, like this storyline is getting boring.
Yeah.
This will they, won't they? It's getting boring.
Yeah, Friends could only pull it off for so long.
Right?
How many seasons deep are we?
10. So many.
I was telling Tara about my uncle who didn't marry my aunt. My uncle who didn't marry my not aunt, but did end up marrying the other aunt. And so this is the one in Florida.
Yeah.
So I was telling her about this aunt I have in Florida who I first thought was not really my aunt, but it was because my uncle had dated a woman for like 15 years and never married her. And I'm telling her this story.
Goodbye. Sorry. Go back.
I'm telling her this story. And Justin's just like, so, I was like, she finally got up, and I was like, she finally got fed up and left. Like, eventually, it doesn't work anymore. I have to pee.
Goodbye.
This story can't last any longer.
Are you going to sit here to the pee dance like we did yesterday?
Yeah,
all
I was
the
like,
car.
no, don't try to hold down any longer. Just go to that.
Oh my god. We are getting close today. We got about 10 minutes left, so I'm going to review the questions again really quick. So every time we do a Happy Hour live stream, we have a winner. We skipped last month. So we're definitely doing it this month. What I'm going to send to you is a box of goodies. A lot of times I send you our artwork, stuff from episodes, souvenirs from our travels, so forth and so on. I have a lot of good stuff still left. I am getting down to the last bits of the good stuff. So, to put yourself in the running to win, you have to comment not now. Not now. You're going to wait when this live stream ends, when we're done. You're going to come back to this video and comment below, because it's the only way that I can keep track of the comments to make sure that I do a very fair running. If you comment in the chat, I'll never find you. So, you're going to answer these 3 questions. Answer them, and then you'll be put in the running to win. In that box, I'm going to send you a bunch of NeuroGum, because that's really the prize that you're going to want. So the questions are, number 1, what green drink are you drinking? And you can lie to me. It's super okay. What did you put some dye into? Was it a White Claw? I support that. Was it beer? I got that. Was it milk? Sure, whatever you do. You do you.
Don't do that.
You.
No,
you do you. I won't judge you.
I will.
She might judge you.
I'm a judger.
Mommy, she is a judger. Number 2, what is your lucky totem? What is your lucky totem? I feel like I have a better lucky totem.
And remember, if you don't have one, if you can't come up with one, you can say what your favorite lucky charm is.
You can cop out and say that, but I do actually want to know your lucky totem. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah. And the last one is, what does your town, place that you live, do for St. Patrick's Day? Like, what's the celebration that you normally do? So, like, Boston dyes the river.
Mm-hmm.
Here in LA,
do anything cool?
Here in LA, we just get really dressed up in really slinky, tight clothing and go to bars, because any excuse to drink we will take.
Mm-hmm. And we as bartenders dye our fingers green. Look, there's my green.
Oh, it's traditional.
Dye your fingers green by making green beer.
Yeah.
Because your bar's too cheap to buy the keg of Bud Light
that's already dyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so answer those in the comments. After this episode's over, I will pull one. We'll pull one. When do we want to put the... we usually do like a week later. Like, not this coming shush.
Yeah, it'll be... you end up pulling it the following Monday. Not this Monday, the next Monday.
So you have lots of time to come back and answer. So not this coming Thursday, but the following Shush Secret Time, which if you don't know what that is, what are you doing with your life?
How did you end up here?
Why are you here?
How did you stumble upon here if you don't know what's
happening? No, Shush will announce it, and then I will try and get a hold of you.
Oh, I thought about this earlier. I know a way you can cheat.
You cheat to win?
Yeah, you can cheat. Answer in multiple comment form. Like, I need 3 answers in your comment, but if you answer in another comment with 3 new answers, because the algorithm doesn't know. Mm-hmm. Like, the algorithm's like scrolling through these. The bots can't tell that
is a cheat.
I got the cheat code.
Someone just got the Rosebud code. You ever know the Rosebud code for, if you did, you ever play Sims?
No.
Old school Sims. If you entered Rosebud in, you got unlimited money. Unlimited money.
Not a sleigh?
No one died. Well, I will say that I did one time. This is so sick. I did one time, because I played with the Rosebud code, so I would just dick around in Sims. I created a small box, and I put a person in there, and I was like, what happens?
The fuck, dude?
I know. It's sick. I was like, I just want to
see.
What the hell? I just want to see what would happen if you put a person in.
Did they die?
Yeah,
they died.
They went crazy. They died. And here's a really sick thing. Because the other day I was thinking about this. What if,
it's worse?
I'm a tragic person. What if every character we ever created, like all the fictional characters we created, actually do exist in a different version of reality? Mm-hmm. Because of our belief in them, they became real. Mm-hmm. So like when you make up like a god exists because you believe in it. As far as like the
Tara.
book American Gods is concerned. Yes.
No, as far as Tara.
As far as me. This is just me being dumb. This is nothing real. So for example, Smurfs exist because we created them. I believe in them in some parallel universe. They exist. So therefore, all these Sims characters that I created did weird things to. They exist.
Well, shouldn't that make you a better person then?
Makes me a worse person.
No, I mean, once you realize that, you should have gone, wait, what if this... How did you do that thinking that?
No.
Your brain...
This is a recent realization.
Okay.
That was past Tara, like 20 years ago.
So new Tara wouldn't do that.
New Tara wouldn't do that. No. New Tara won't create scenarios like that's what I think about when we're creating characters for scripts now. Like, what if they're real? And
you gotta make them a good person.
I'm setting up a world.
Tammy
for
has
them.
an awesome life.
Tammy's killing it, straight killing it. But like, if I wrote a horror film, what am I doing to these poor people? And they have to live it out and live with. This is what my brain does when it's left to its own devices.
Which is why she's busy all the time.
This is why I'm not allowed to watch. I'm not allowed to watch Rick and Morty by myself, and I'm not allowed to think for too long.
I never played Sims. I played Kelflings, which no one played. No, that's not what it's called.
I don't know that one.
Isn't that?
That sounds right. It sounds familiar.
Is it Kelflings, or is that the name of the people in Dark Crystal? Those are Keflings.
Mm-hmm.
Kelflings? Justin will tell you.
Perpendicular universe. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, and this game, all you did was you made a giant person of yourself, and basically you're amongst the Lilliputans, and you were like helping them shear sheep, and then you taught them how to do this other thing, and you taught them how to do it. But there's little people walking around, and you're a big giant, and you're doing. It was weird. I burned through that game. That's
my god! What's the nickname they used in Willow?
Kelflings.
For
the world of Kelflings. I'm sorry, Rusty Squid was saying Kelflings are from D&D. What is the name they used in Willow?
What's the nickname in Willow that they called the
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god, what is it called?
I've seen Willow.
Oh my god, I watched it recently because we were talking about the last happy hour, and I couldn't resist watching it. But they call them a nickname that's so funny.
I don't know that I've actually ever seen
Find
Willow.
the nickname. Really?
I mean, I've seen pieces of it, and it looked terrible.
I haven't watched it. There are parts of it that are so bad.
I remember the cage.
I loved it,
and
though. Yes, the cage
Val
scene.
Kilmer's terrible.
Yes.
And I don't think I made it past that.
The acting is not
early?
great.
That's early in the movie, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's as far as I've ever made it.
The acting, up, yes, up, down, over, yes. You had to do all these little moves.
Yeah.
Yep, yes. Pecs! They were called pecs. And I just think that's the stupidest name to call a little person. Like, a peck? Yeah,
like you're peckish?
Yeah, like you're
There's a little
peck.
Little peck.
Little peck. Oh my god, I love that movie. I actually it's not a good movie.
Legend is better, but Legend's also
so
terrible.
Good. It is. It's so good, but it's terrible.
Oh my god, they're both so bad until actually Puck is terrible too. But I was thinking actually that is the scariest freaking devil in anything. I think Maleficent might be on par, but that is the scariest devil I've ever seen in anything.
No,
and
terrifying.
Then the weird goblins that he sends out, are so creepy.
So scary. Did anyone see The Last Unicorn? It's a
but that's a
beautiful.
Yeah, but that's a fucked up film.
Yeah, it is. So is that in the Little Pony? Not My Little Ponies. But the Littlest Pony, The Little Pony. It's about this magical pony.
Yeah.
It's a German animated film, and the guy who does Magoo did the voice.
He has a bribe to finally win the dark contest.
Okay, if Zazie wins, it's not because of the bribe. Just putting that out there.
Or it could be because of the bribe, and you guys should start chipping in I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
Jokes. Okay. All right, we should wrap this up.
What about the video game movie where Burt Reynolds is king?
Great.
I don't know.
I'm all for that.
No, what about that? I don't know it. Wait, video game movie where Burt Reynolds is. I don't think I know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
Hey, wait, really quick. Has anybody ever seen? Wait, what's the name of that movie that no one knows? Water Babies. I think we've had this conversation before on. Has anyone seen Water Babies? Because no one has, and somehow it was one of those movies that we had on tape when I was a kid, and so I've seen it a million times, and I know everything about it, and no one knows Water Babies. It was a half live action, half animated. They went underwater, and they were water babies. Competing bride.
Put in a competing bride. And Sassy's like, hey, come on. This started at my bar.
Hey.
Sass, you make a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So funny. Oh, that reminds me. I need to email Shannon West, don't I? I do.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a conversation.
Shannon, there's an email that's supposed to come in your direction. Mm-hmm. Also, Blair and we need to send emails out with those codes. Yeah. Today was the first day for
for the codes
SinQuest.
For SinQuest.
It's just so you guys know, it's 99 cents to watch a movie or something like that. So, but we do have some discount codes. We have some free codes. They're not discounts. They're discount to free.
Discount codes.
We do have some free codes. And those people who asked us about those codes, we have them. We will send them to you. Mm-hmm. We do have a couple more still. If anybody wants one, email us, and then you can go watch Effing Ghost, or you can watch Meet Cute.
Yeah, throw the email in the chat, Jilston. It's very simple. Natalie, letter N, Tara@gmail.com. But email us, and we'll send you guys the codes. And if you haven't received it yet, it's because we haven't done it yet because it hasn't gone live yet. So we're going to do it tomorrow. Because we're both not water babies. 1978. This children's fantasy tells the story of a 12-year-old boy who discovers a complex underwater world.
Look,
don't recall that.
It's The Wizard of Oz.
Look,
it is 100% The Wizard of Oz, but with a little boy who dives into water to get away from bad people.
Okay.
And then lives this underwater life where he has to go save the water babies, which is Oz and all that, and along the way he meets a flamboyant swordfish.
Ooh,
and a Scottish lobster. And there's somebody else, and I can't remember who he is. Obviously it was a seahorse. No, it was a flamboyant seahorse. Sorry. The seahorse was flamboyant. The swordfish was just French.
What's the difference?
And they sing songs every time they go away, and it's just like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz plus Waterworld. Yes, if the Wizard of Oz met Waterworld, it would be
smokers. They're the smokers, and the need for clean water.
Yeah, and a shark. A shark's the bad guy, and he's gonna capture all. I don't remember why, but he's capturing all the water babies, and the polar bears are his friends.
The shark's the bad guy.
Wait, have you ever seen me? I mean, I'm sure you've heard me sing the High Cockalorum song. Hi, 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 cockalorum, hi, cockalorum. We're friends forever, sticking together. It's hi, 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 cockalorum.
15 years of friendship, I've never heard this song.
Hey, we're on our
You're
way.
insane.
We're on our way. We're still on our way.
Oh my God! Remember I was telling you earlier that that Happy Hour is literally what's her name that Bryson figures edit, like that thing. That's literally what this is.
Mm-hmm. It's half cartoon. It starts off as real people. The guy is running from... So there's a child. There's a child who has mean parents. They're not parents. They're these horrible
Bye, Paul.
people.
Good to see you.
These terrible, horrible people who... Mr. Grimes. That's his name. Mr. Grimes. And Mr. Grimes uses the little boy to go clean chimneys. But while he's cleaning the chimneys, Mr. Grimes pinches the silver. He pinched me silver. I'll do the entire movie right now.
Oh my
guys.
God.
And
Here we go. One woman show.
And then,
go.
And then he falls in love with a little girl. She's beautiful. And she's sitting in her big white bed. And he comes down the chimney and he's covered in soot.
Oh my
and
goodness.
then out in the hallway they're pinching the silver. He pinched me silver. And then they has to run. And he throws it.
Go.
He throws it at the little boy. And the little boy's like, Mr. Grimes. And then he runs away. And there's some evil witch lady going, run, boy, run. Which was terrifying when I was a child. And then he runs and he's scared and he jumps in the water. And then now we're in animated form. And I won't ruin the rest of it for you.
We won't spoil it for you in case you didn't get around to it since 78. Oh,
pinched me silver.
Crazy person. This is what I live with. Okay, guys. That's it. We should really wrap this up and shut it down for the day because we still have more to do this week. Thank you for joining us. Also, she loves Watership Down. I have never seen Water.
Really?
No.
It's amazingly sad.
I've seen parts of it
It's terrible.
where they look crazy.
Yeah. Have you seen Secret Nim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Take that
Love
and
that.
like make it jitterier and like give it like fucking an energy drink. Give it an energy drink and then also make it really scary.
Oh God. That sounds horrible.
It's Secret of Nim.
I was doing this thing a couple years ago where I was rereading my old children's book, like Secret of Nim, like rereading them as an adult, and like, it was so fun. I really probably should pick back up. So they're bidding right now to win, right? That is not how you win this game, guys. That we should
To
find
make my bid more.
Oh my God, you guys are so funny.
No.
You guys are lovely. Thank you. All right, we're gonna shut it down. We do have some more work to do. Oh, we're gonna...
Yeah, that's Watership Down.
Such a good explanation. Make it more jittery.
Make it more jittery
and terrifying.
and scary.
No, that sounds right. We're going to shut this down. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget that next week we're going to be doing a drinking game. The drinking game, Ghostbusters. Tickets are free. Of course, we'd love to see you. It's just like this. really a lot like this.
Yeah.
Maybe,
By the end of it, I stopped reading my lines and just telling stories that last for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hopscotch is here somewhere. Just in a second. Oh, hi. I'm bunny sitting. I just spit.
Hi. Oh my god. How are you so late, Hopscotch? Don't forget to come back after the video is over and answer the 3 questions. We'll put those in the description for you guys in case you forget, because I've forgotten about it.
Yes, Zuzzy, email us about the turtles.
Yes, email us. Shannon West, email coming to you. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. It's something else entirely. We will someday put out the snowmobile episode, but as you can see,
obviously it's not happening tomorrow morning now.
Obviously it's not 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. No, we'll probably get it out tomorrow. We're pretty close. We'll get there. Now we're on a when it's ready, it's ready. We'll send it out to you guys. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be really fun. I curse enough times to make it really interesting for you guys. Oh my god, Lord.
I think this may be a squeak record. We always thought it was gonna be me.
Yeah.
It's
no,
you.
it's me. It's me, and I'm mad that I can't drive something with a motor. I'm so upset. Anyways, all right, so keep an eye out for that. Don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen soon.
Answer your questions 3.
Those of you guys who are following along, there won't be a bonus on Monday. There's just no freaking way. After the week we've had, oof de low.
Yeah, but your bonus is going to be next week when you get to watch a drinking game, so.
Yeah, that'll be your bonus now. That's your bonus. It's free. It's way more fun than anything we can make on purpose. The accidental chaos that we create. Way better. All right.
Shh, Justin, she doesn't know yet. Don't read it.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. A video coming out very soon. Our present selves will see you, and our future selves will see you next week. Hope you guys are having a good weekend.
I say happy 2 days past St. Patrick's Day.
Happy
3.
holiday. 3. Happy hour. See you
Happy,
guys next time.
Happy,
Slappy, Wrappy. Happy, Slappy, Wrappy, Tipsy time.
Slappy.
I just added it in there. I'm adding on. It's a yes and.
Shushy.
Shushy wushy.
Shush.
Happy Slappy, Wrappy, wushy, shushy, wushy time. I'm just making it more.